Welcome to episode 32 of Sentinels of the Storm. This is our live D&D Storm King's Thunder campaign. How's everyone around the table doing? You guys all right?
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that
Fantastical.
was resounding. That was amazing. I think they're a little scared.
If you guys remember what's going on,
Yeah, there's a
over
certain
here.
blue-skinned person who tends to affect people. Anyway.
Cause trouble. We must say his skin color is nothing.
Boar's got
Yeah.
blue skin. I didn't notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually,
Let's do a couple announcements real quick, and then we'll dive right into the crazy action that is occurring at the table. As you guys know, this is our weekly D&D stream. We swap weeks, so this week is our Storm King's Thunder campaign. Next week is Order of Dragon's Bane, and that's how we do it. It swaps by 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. Then on Sunday, so last night, we do D&D's Nolzur's Marvelous Tutorials with Realmsmith. And what we've been doing is painting the young blue dragon last night and the young copper dragon the week before. And we're teaching how to do that with Vallejo paints using WizKids Minis on the D&D Twitch and on our own page. It's been amazing. So I want to welcome anybody who's on our Twitch channel, all of you new followers that have joined us from that show. You're about to dive into the minds of all these fine people at the table. A couple announcements real quick. This week coming up, starting on Friday is D&D Live. I'm so excited. I will be there, and I am super excited for all of that means. We will see anybody who's going there. Tomorrow from I believe starting at from 4 to 6, I'm playing on Jasper's Game Day. We're doing a Matrix themed game session, so I'm very excited to be a part of that. Jasper's Game Day is to raise awareness for mental health and suicide awareness. So we are playing in honor of Todd. We miss him very much, and I will be playing, and then they're keeping a spot open on the stream for him with his picture there to honor him. So that's very, very it's a blessing for us and an honor for me to play on that stream tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be, you can look up Jasper's Game Day. It is on the Mini Terrain Domain Twitch channel, and we will also be putting it on ours as well. We'll host it on our channel as well. If you like what you're seeing and you enjoy tonight, make sure that if you're on YouTube that you subscribe and hit the little bell icon. On Twitch you can follow us, and then you can check us out on all the other socials at Realmsmith TV. Want to thank our partners, WizKids. A lot of the minis at the table are WizKids minis, Vallejo paints, which we use to paint them. Norse Foundry for a lot of the dice that are on the table right now. Something coming from Norse Foundry very soon. And Elderwood Academy for providing us with the awesome spellbook, player spellbooks that everyone is using around the table with our Realmsmith logo emblazoned on them. We do have weekly encounter crates. And we're in part 5 of our adventure. If you're interested in our monthly encounter crates, basically what it is we send you a full encounter to your doorstep each and every month. If you subscribe, you get the first Shattered Shield encounter, and then you'll go through the 6 encounters of the adventure, which have a string of narrative that go through all of them. They're very exciting, and you can see them at www.realmsmith.tv. Any updates on that? Tim's our operations manager. Welcome to the table, Tim.
New subs start at the beginning.
Yeah,
as well.
new subs. Yeah, new subs start at the beginning.
Yeah, so everybody that was due the Module 4, the Black Marshes, they are shipped. They either have them or they're on their way to you. Just as a word of note, though, if you have gotten the tracking information emailed to you, for some reason, the U.S. Postal Service website is still showing that it's still in pre-shipment status, meaning we've printed the tag. We actually haven't shipped them. I don't know why that is. We're working with them to try and figure that out, but they have left, so they are on the way to you. And the first batch of April's Module 1 Shattered Shields went out today, so you should see them in a couple days.
Sweet.
So good. Tim is doing an incredible job. He's addressed a lot of the logistics issue that tend to come with a company starting a crate business, and we're very, very excited because he's doing a great job for us, and we want to thank him very much for that.
And just a word of caution, just another word, for you guys who got Black Marshes, there was no sound set card in the box. But everybody should have gotten an email this weekend with their individual codes on it. It's just the printing for the sound set cards was not available, and we didn't want to hold up the crates anymore. So if you don't have a sound set code or you haven't got that email, contact us and we'll get it for you.
Yeah. And speaking of which, our other partner that we want to thank is Sirenscape, who provides all the ambient music for us on these fine evenings and in our crates as well.
Especially the last session.
The last session, I know. There won't be any of that. There's some serious business tonight. So serious business we're about to get into. We will do a giveaway tonight. Moderating in the chat is Rebecca, as usual. Everybody say hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
Thank you.
And Ryan is producing for us in the other room.
Thank you, Ryan.
If you have any questions, ask with a question, the word question ahead of time. If you have a question about the stream or what we're playing or the characters or anything like that, please feel free to ask. Rebecca will field those, and then we'll answer them in a break right around 9 p.m. Sorry we're a little late today. We just had some technical issues with internet, so we apologize if it's a bit slow tonight. It's giving us some issues. But anyways, all of that said, we will do a giveaway tonight. We have a membership to the Realm. What that is our exclusive Facebook group for everyone that is subscribed to our crate. As well as people who pay to be a part of the Realm. So if you win tonight, if you're active in the chats, we will announce it at the end of the stream. You need to be here in order to hear who it is, and then you can message us on Facebook and say, I won, you mentioned my name, and then we'll give it to you or to somebody if you're already a member. But basically, you'll get early access content for videos. We do exclusive streams on there as well, and you get lots of other fun stuff like the digital versions of our modules and our crates and things like that. There's a lifetime value of $3,000 according to Joel. It's true. If you remember,
4,000 if you live extra long.
If you pay for the rest of your life.
yeah. If you pass it on to your kids, it could be endless. It could be for generations to come. But anyways, we appreciate all of our members and are thankful for all of you as well. So be active in the chat, and we will announce a winner at the end of the stream. Make sure that you're around in order to receive that. I think that's it, guys. You guys want to do some player intros?
Okay.
Starting with Monica. Ladies first.
Alrighty. Hi, how are you? I am Monica, aka the Rogue. I play Akantha. She is a druid, and I like to shapeshift, and I love animals.
That was
That
good.
is all.
That was great.
Well rehearsed that one.
Yeah. Tim.
Hi, my name is Tim. I play Othniel, which is a turtle, which is, if you don't know, a 6 foot, 400 pound turtle walking around. And I am a cleric of the Tempest domain.
Yeah. Like basically Ninja Turtle.
Ninja turtle.
Ninja Turtle, yeah.
But a cleric.
But a cleric.
So not a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
And 400 pounds and playing D&D
Yeah.
and all the other ways that he's not actually Ninja Turtle. But anyway.
Whatever, it's a Ninja Turtle. I am Jason, your humble DM, and I will be DMing tonight. Jeff.
That was quick. I'm Jeff. I play Roscoe Tossbottom, a ninth-level bard. Blue wavy hair. What else? I'm responsible, mature. And,
Never get into trouble.
Never get into trouble.
Never lead your party astray.
You know what? Jay could just do my introduction for me. Apparently, he knows me better than I do. So, I'd also like to apologize in advance because I've been having some internet issues myself, so I may be a bit slow this game as well.
He's going to be lagging.
On you,
Brandon.
I am Vor, the meat shield.
And that's it. That's good. That's good.
All you need to
Is
know.
that it? That's all you got? All right, that's good.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. Whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
FOIG.
Just- Yeah,
Yeah.
fighter.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Hilarious. So we are all 9th level around the table. Not me, I'm like infinite level because I'm the DM. But these guys are 9th level. We're playing 5th edition Storm King's Thunder in our D&D campaign. Are you guys ready to jump in? Thunder! All right.
Sure.
Up to this point, we are at episode 32, so it's been a long trek through. Basically, you guys are on an adventure and on a mission to restore the ordering of giants. The order of giant kind has been somehow absolved, and giants are kind of going crazy across the Sword Coast in the Forgotten Realms, and you guys are trying to understand why. What you found out was King Hecaton, the Storm Giant, who was at the top of the ordering, has gone missing. Nobody knows where he is, so you guys are actually searching for him. Through many adventures and dangers, you guys came to Maelstrom, which was the home of Hecaton and his daughters. His daughter Sarissa currently sits on the throne, and before Imarith, who was a blue dragon that had, you guys had encountered earlier, had infiltrated the court. She took off in a hurry while you guys were meeting Sarissa, and Sarissa had a wooden chip, gambling chip, with a golden goose emblazoned on it. You guys followed the trail of that golden goose chip, and you found yourselves upon the Grand Dame, which is a casino riverboat where you guys are trying to find out information from Lord Ryland, who owns the boat. And you guys are on that mission. You've recently met Othniel, who was a rower on the in the bottom, in the kind of the bowels of the ship, and he has made his way up to be with the fine folk to try and get some information, because he's also sort of on the same mission and interested in where Hecaton, and he has some information that he's shared with you guys that is crucial to the story. You guys currently, as usual, your blue-skinned friend has gotten himself into a bit of a tussle. He was invisible on the ship this whole time, and currently Pao Ming, which is the kind of... What's that?
She's the purser.
She's the purser, sure. But she keeps an eye on the ongoings of the goings-on of the casino, and it's not good, because now she just manifested a poisonous giant snake out of her robe.
You never mentioned the snake was poisonous last game.
Oh, you're about to find out. And it is currently slithering in your direction as you are backed into a corner, invisible. She doesn't know you're there, but she has sensed someone is present in the area. So now the snake is currently slithering toward you. Mm-hmm. I would like you to have a quick turn.
Okay. How long is that corridor, approximately?
I would say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to 40 feet.
Okay. And who's at the stairs here?
So there are currently deckhands that have manned each of the doors. They know that there's an invisible intruder on the boat, and they are currently watching the doors to make sure that nobody escapes this room, because they think that person is in this room, and they're right, because it's you. And the rest of them are partygoers who have come. Nobles and such, people of notoriety, are kind of we're enjoying the casino before this all broke out. Currently, Vor, Othniel, and Akantha are making their way in your direction through the crowd. So this room, who's in this room right now, it's way more packed than this. It's actually a quite full room.
Okay, for the purposes of the game, who is standing near the stairs?
The deckhand.
No. But other than the ones we can see,
yeah,
that are physically represented,
no one.
No one else is actually.
Everyone else has been asked to sit at the tables calmly, and you guys are kind of making your way over. And as you do, you see the deckhand over here starting to eye you guys. What do you do? I'm giving you can you put that other deckhand right in front of the door under the stairs? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about doing minor illusion and sending a version of me around the corner, but I'm not sure if I have the range on that, because it's only good to 30 feet. So I'm going to cast Dimension Door and put myself on the outer stairs.
Which part of the stairs do you want to be at? On the outer stairs. Yeah. What's the range of Dimension Door?
500 feet. I'm pretty sure I got it.
500 feet. Okay. And can you read Dimension Door just so we understand kind of what
basically, you teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range. It can be a place you can see or one you can describe by stating distance and direction, so it's 200 feet straight up or up or to the northwest, whatever. Okay. And you can bring along all your stuff, as long as it doesn't exceed your weight. You can also bring one willing creature.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that means I can't grab the golden snake and leave.
So. Right, the golden. What's golden now? Oh, the goose, you mean?
No, the golden snake that manifested.
It's not a golden snake. It's a green snake.
I had a golden snake that was not poisonous. Anyway, giant golden snake drops off Pao Ming's dress and slithers toward me.
You made that up. Golden goose, golden snake. Anyways, doesn't matter. So, what is it? A concentration spell?
No, which means I can stay invisible.
Oh, can you read the invisible?
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
No, that's fair.
Someone doesn't like you.
And certain spells will break it.
A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Oh.
What does it say, Jeff?
The spell ends for target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay. Still gonna do it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna zip down the stairs.
Okay.
Because none of them are gonna see. They're all looking down this way.
So which
right.
These stairs or those stairs?
No. The outer ones. The one where no one's standing.
All right.
What?
Does it have to be a point you can see?
No, it just has to be a point.
Okay, so
I could even say the top of the ship because I've been there before.
Okay.
All right. So you want to cast Dimension Door?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have to step through the door? Is that how that works, or do you just teleport from where you are? Doesn't a door appear and you walk through it?
That's a good question. Let's see. You teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot. You can range. There is a golden door. Oh, no, wait. There's no golden
There's
door.
no door.
Sorry. Never mind.
Why is everything golden tonight? I don't understand it.
No.
Golden goose, golden door, golden snake.
Snake.
We
I
won't,
think
we'll
it
go to
is
the golden
often
shower.
a door that you use to step through another plane to get to.
That's dimension. Isn't that? I thought that was dimension
Isn't that
door.
how dimension door works?
I thought so.
But I mean,
He doesn't say that, so it's
This
fine.
doesn't mention
You-
a door.
Okay, so it's dimension door, right? That's what
Yep.
you're doing. You're teleporting. Okay, so all of a sudden you create a somatic movement with your hands. All of a sudden you come into view. You see that she sees you, and she locks onto you. You then create a door shape. Is there anything else you need in order to cast this?
1,000 gold. No, I'm kidding. Nothing.
No material components?
Components are V. I need a V.
Verbal.
Verbal.
Okay.
So you say the incantation, and all of a sudden you start to feel yourself being pulled through. What level is Dimension Door?
4th.
As you start to feel yourself pulled, she goes like this, and she almost grabs the energy, and she pulls it like this, and she just counterspelled your Dimension Door. Ooh. You are now standing in front of her, completely visible. I want you all to roll initiative.
oh snap! It just got red.
That's what happens when your DM wants to start a fight and you figure you've got your way out of it.
Well, no, that's what happens when somebody counterspells you.
Yeah, I think she knows what she's doing.
Wait, what were you asking for? What kind of roll?
Initiative.
It's time. Time to roll initiative.
Okay, 20 to 25. Anyone?
No.
That's too bad.
I guess we're going last.
15 to 20. Vor. 10 to 15.
12.
11.
Akantha, Roscoe, and you were last?
2.
You added your initiative
3,
bonus?
sorry.
3. Okay, that's still last. Okay. All right. Currently, the snake sees you, Jeffrey,
Yes.
Roscoe, and it is going to attack you. What is your armor class?
18.
That is not enough. It strikes out. It is a massive snake, strikes out, and it snaps right before you, and you manage to just move out of the way slightly out of its
Gaping maw.
gaping maw.
Listening gaping maw.
Is it a glistening? Is it a golden glistening gaping maw, or just a
I don't know. I thought it was a golden snake,
gaping
but apparently
gaping
it's
maw?
not. 5 points? 5 points is fair for snapping out of its way. A little bit of glistening golden
No.
dewdrop damage.
Nope, none of that.
Dang.
Okay.
If it's that big, it would have eaten me.
Pao Ming starts to make a large circle with her hands as you see frost begin to coalesce in between her arms, and starts to create almost like a mini storm of ice particles within her hands. She then pushes them forward, and cold air erupts from her hands. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Let's see, that die sucked. Let's try this one. 22.
I'm still calculating the damage.
Right.
Cool.
Not rolling with advantage until you get something higher than 22.
No.
That's fair.
No. You take 42 cold damage.
Oh.
But luckily, you passed the saving throw. So it is only
Oh no.
half, 22 points of damage.
Okay.
As you get hit with this torrent of the Cone of Cold spell that just buffets you across against that wall. And basically, the window beside it goes, and frost basically envelops that entire corner around you as you take that damage. Okay?
Okay.
This bandit here is going to run past her. Not a bandit, he's a deckhand. So he's going to move right up beside the snake in there, and he is going to attack. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
So I'm assuming a 23 hits, Jeff?
You're still on me?
Yeah, 6. That's 8 points, 9 points of slashing damage as he comes across with his scimitar across your chest.
The snake
No, the deckhand who rushed forward with a scimitar. He comes across, and you hear the ice shatter that is coalesced on your
Thank God for
breastplate actually, and it comes across. It shatters off the breastplate, but you feel it on the neck as it kind of slices down and does damage to you. This deckhand here starts to move that way. So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. So just his base is the current. So 30 points. Yeah, right to there. Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
No, not that far ahead. Just a little further back. Yep. And that deckhand at the back is going to start to rush forward.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30.
30. Yeah.
30?
Yep.
He's not rushing?
Actually, he's going to make it. He's going to make a double movement.
5, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay.
He's Russian.
He's Russian.
He's Russian.
We don't like the snake. Okay.
I'm going to dash.
Yes. Vor, you are up. Akantha, you are on deck.
Okay.
All right. So from my perspective, I've heard combat over there.
Mm-hmm.
She shouted?
You heard magical incantations.
Okay, but she didn't shout that he was over there, so we just hear magic over there.
Yeah. And you hear this like, and like almost like a shattering of glass.
Okay, so I kind of, I turn to Othniel and I say, I guess I think they've forgotten that you're here. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't want to hurt any of these people, and I don't know how we can even get to Roscoe.
I do have an idea. I can summon some similar creatures. I'm going to summon some poisonous snakes, and I'm going to make them attack each other. That way, maybe we can create a diversion.
This Roscoe fellow is a compatriot of yours.
We don't know about the snake that's there because we can't see it though.
Yeah, it's true.
He is.
Is he a good compatriot?
He does okay. Times like now.
Must not metagame.
Times like now
He's still our brother.
are when things go wrong.
Shall we try to help him out?
I don't even know how we can. I don't have weapons. I don't have armor.
Where are we again?
You're in that group in the back. You're the guy in the back, the short guy in the back. Which you're
And I
actually tall.
believe
but-
we may be completely outnumbered and at an extreme disadvantage. I have no magic to use. All I have is my fists.
All I have is my wand.
6 seconds, guys.
So
It's okay, I got this.
It's Vor's turn.
So
we can't talk during.
Only he can talk to you, and you can respond.
Okay.
that's right. And even our talking should be within a 6-second.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's got to be quick.
So I don't know what I can do. Moving will make us suspicious. Moving towards the battle. And
You can ready an action.
all right, I'm gonna have a readied action to dash over there.
Okay.
Okay.
What to dash? What's the trigger for that ready action?
I know it's going to be a very generic trigger, but basically, if I get the sense that Roscoe is in absolute mortal danger and he just like, I mean, like if it seems like he's going to die, right?
What would give you that sense? Because you probably have that sense right now.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing though, because Roscoe is a tricky dude,
Yeah.
and I don't know what he's going to get away with. So I have the instinct to wait
Okay.
and see because he
give me a
could
perception
just
check.
Yeah, perception.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys, I'm taking a long time with this. 14.
You think that he's probably okay right now.
All right.
Okay. All right, Akantha, you're up.
All right.
Roscoe, you're on deck.
I'm going to stand up from the table and start making my way over here so I can visually see what's going on.
What are you doing?
I'm getting up from the table so I can see what's going on.
And you guys are actually standing. You guys were
Oh.
making your way over,
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
so you're gonna
I'm gonna
dash over.
move Yeah.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like this.
Yeah. So you can see
Right.
around the corner with a single movement, and you are now beside the deckhand.
So I can see that there's a snake on the ground now.
You can see what's what happened in front of you.
Okay, so then I would like to conjure some animals.
Okay. What is required to do that?
That is
Uh,
conjure. I can conjure 8 1/4 beasts.
Yep.
So I'm going to do 8 poisonous snakes.
Okay.
And I'm going to make them all fight each other and any other poisonous snakes in the vicinity.
Okay. So so she has 1 giant poisonous snake, so you're conjuring 8 smaller ones. Correct. Regular poisonous snakes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And what is required for that? It'll say verbal, somatic, or like the VSM?
VS.
VS? So verbal and somatic?
Yes.
Okay. So you start to make a symbol in that direction, and you speak out the incantation, and all of a sudden, where is it? What's the range? Sorry, on it.
Oh, the range is 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay, so where do you want them to appear? Right where the other snakes are. All of a sudden, snakes appear all around your feet, Roscoe. And immediately they start to attack the giant snake, and they're just ripping at the snake on him. I don't know if...
Look, I'm on a plane.
And I guess they act on your turn when they come in, I guess. I guess they would get a attack now. It's instant, right? What's the casting time?
Casting time. 1 action.
Okay, so you've I would say they start to attack next turn.
Okay.
I imagine. No, they'd start after your action.
I think, yeah.
Okay, so I need you to make. Do we have snake stats? I guess we don't have snake stats, right? Let me bring up the snake stats.
1/4 CR.
Do you want to bring up snake snacks? Snake snacks. Snake stats.
Yes, please.
And then after Roscoe goes, we'll have the snakes make their turn.
Snakes.
Go Roscoe.
Snakes.
Okay.
I'm sick of these snakes on this.
Do you want to
So
move?
that-
Do you want to move at all?
Mongoose fighting snakes on this.
I'm
Mongoose
happy right
fighting
where I
shit.
am.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm surrounded on 3 sides by these 3 people, or like Snake and these 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Snakes.
And that, so it's the deckhand that's closest to the kitchen door?
Yes. He's right in front of the door.
CR 1/4.
CR 1/4.
So they are giant poisonous snakes.
Okay.
Good.
8 giant poisonous snakes
Yeah.
appear all around in that area. In
That's
fact,
right.
I don't know if they can. There's actually not enough space for them to appear in that area.
Good. Then they get all confused and they're all gonna intertwine together, and no one's gonna remember what snake is hers.
Okay. They're all jumbled up in there.
They have no special
More deckhands?
abilities.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Fireball.
Fire.
Okay.
She is instantaneous, so she can't block it.
She still
sorry.
can't counterspell.
She can't?
It's a reaction. Yeah.
Oh.
But go ahead. She can try. Go ahead.
Okay, well. Dex 16 save. And I'll just.
Well, okay. So.
Sorry. I gotta roll damage
Hang on
anyway.
1 second. Hang on.
Holding.
1 sec. Let me just.
And I'll cast it full range. Or. Not full range. Like half range. 75 feet.
It's a 4th level spell.
It's a variety of. Let's see. Fireball is actually 3rd level.
No, the last one you did.
Last one I did
Dimension
was
Door, 4th?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can cast Fireball at a higher level, but
Okay. You start to do the Haryukin move
Yeah.
like this. The fireball begins to again coalesce with your hands.
Yeah.
You're about to cast it, and she again does this, and it sputters out.
even though it's instantaneous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can counterspell as a reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. And basically, as you're casting it, because there's still verbal and somatic symbols, and it sputters.
Wow.
What level is that?
I didn't think Fireball had because it doesn't mention. Oh, never mind. Okay.
What level is that? It's
That
a 3rd
was
level.
3rd level, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gone.
She is powerful.
This is gonna suck.
Guess that's why she holds the money, huh? We are not prepared to fight her.
I can't.
Jeff, you're done. Unless you want to move, but that you can't really go anywhere.
Can I try and? Am I the same size as the deckhand?
Yep.
Okay. Can I try and charge him into the door?
You can't right now because you've already used your combat action to
Okay.
cast a spell. You could try and move, but you can't really move anywhere.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Othniel, you're up.
I am going to move over
Yep.
just so I can. Is that me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is how many feet? 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's one movement, I'd say. So you can do a. Would that be? Where was he? There. So 5, 10,
20 feet?
15, 20, 25 feet. So you have another 5 feet of movement. You have 30 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Okay, your speed's 30, so you can move another 35, basically.
Okay.
So your space is, yeah, so you could probably go right there.
Okay.
Okay? Anything you want to do? You see what's going on?
Yeah. Just want
Double movement, that's it. All of a sudden, the deckhand beside you basically shoulder hits you and against the wall because he saw you cast a spell in the direction of what was going on. Okay? And he has his scimitar in his hand and he holds it to your neck and he says, "What foul magic is this?" That was horrible.
That was good.
I just wow, that was horrible. All right, that's my mulligan for the night. And he is currently attempting to grapple you against the wall. Are you trying to break it?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to make a strength check against his natural 20.
Okay. Oh, what? What are you just making these numbers up?
No, I'm rolling them. Folks, I told you actions have consequences in this game.
This is
I've taken it easy
bullshit.
on you for 30
You
episodes.
want to borrow my Todd die?
No, I don't.
This is for
I
initiative?
don't.
What is
No, this is a strength check. So you're going to roll this and add your strength modifier to this.
So who's going to be sitting here after this game?
15.
15, that is not enough. He currently has you pinned against the wall. You are currently restrained against the wall. You can still do something, but you cannot move out of your current area. What do you do? No, you can't do anything. It's not your turn.
No, I can't do anything.
And he has you restrained. That deckhand beside you is going to take, that was 2 natural 20s with this dice. It's hot tonight. Wow, how they turn.
Sometimes the dice just.
Jeff
want
is
the
in
party to
18
die.
enough to hit your armor.
What is it? We're 18 and above or 17 and under? What? If
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it beat me.
Okay. You take 2 points of slashing damage. As he comes across again, he hits your armor and just nicks your shoulder as he does that. Pao Ming puts her hands on her chest like this, and you see a flash of energy, and you recognize it. Give me an Arcana check.
$19.
You recognize that it's mage armor. She's just cast on herself, and you see like a go over her, and she's kind of covered for a moment in like a luminescent force field, and you
Great.
know that she now
I'm
has
glad I know this.
mage armor. That other deckhand starts to close in, and he looks around at all the snakes and is a little confused, and is too confused to act currently because he's surrounded by these giant snakes. Has no idea which ones to hit. Some of them are palming, some of them aren't. He doesn't know. The poisonous snake, the poisonous snake tries to make an attack. What is the poisonous snake's armor class?
14.
Giant
8 of them.
snakes is 14.
Yeah.
So a 16 hits.
Yep.
1d4 plus 4 damage.
16
3,
hits who?
7 points of damage to one of your giant snakes.
Oh,
All
gotcha.
right.
Oh, just one.
Okay.
Yeah, and they take
So that's 4 hit points
Hang on one
left
sec.
on that snake.
Okay.
5.
You have
3,
8 of them?
8 altogether.
Sorry, it takes another 9 points of poison damage.
Dead then.
Okay, so one of your snakes is
7
dead. Okay, make sure you note that.
Wait, unless it's. Is it. No, it's not immune to poison. It's one dead snake.
The deckhand in the back, has
one
pinned
is-
her. That one in front. The guests start to scream and yell, and some of them start running out the back door towards the deck. Okay, what do you guys do? It is.
How far do they get? Just.
They just start to move them like their full movement, 30 feet towards the door. That guy's just outside the door. That guy's there. Ricardo starts to back up the door.
So
Should make a
he'd
run
be at the
for
door.
Okay. All right. What do you do, Roscoe? Vor, you're up. Akantha, you're on deck.
So, under my breath, I mutter some obscenities, and then
What obscenities, Brandon? Role play it.
I'm gonna. It sounds a lot like Yosemite Sam. Yeah. You know, or like
I like it.
yeah.
Sure.
I'll let you have
Like
it.
Joe Pesci and
Yeah, I'll let you have that
Home
one.
Alone.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not much for cussing, so
I was trying to catch you, but it didn't work. What do you do? 6 seconds.
okay.
Run for it.
All right, I'm coming over to the deckhand, and you guys. Hey, you guys. And I'm gonna give him a chance and say, please go easy on the lady.
Intimidating or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Do it.
I'm trying not to kill us all here. 8.
8. 8 is not enough. He looks back at you, still has a firm grasp on her, and he says, "You better step back."
I clock him in the face.
Okay, I'd like you to make an attack.
Nice.
All right. Does a 27 hit?
It absolutely does.
All right. That's
If not, we
just
might as well pack up and go home.
6 damage, because that's what my punches do, as in this class.
Okay.
Automatic
Defending
6.
my honor, thank you.
Bam! And I get a second attack too. So I'm aiming to break his nose and give him some black eyes. That's 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Punch. Okay, second punch again, another 6 damage. So 12 damage total to his face.
What's your intent with these shots?
Knock him unconscious, not kill him.
He falls flat on his face.
Okay.
And you are no longer grappled. And he kind of crumbles down to the ground. You smash him, blood explodes from his face.
Okay.
As you smash him again, he just crumbles in a heap in front of you. You can put him
Alright.
prone, please.
I don't believe that we can diffuse the situation. What do we do?
We need to get out of here immediately.
Kanta, you're up.
Who's this chick still here?
That's Palming. Yep.
Pao Ming.
Now you know why she's
And
called
this-
Pal.
And this is the deckhand. That's the deckhand.
Not
Deck-
the next
deckhand.
part so much.
Yeah.
Shit.
6 seconds.
I'm gonna charm her.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to charm her.
I'm gonna attempt to charm her.
Okay.
She's a wisdom saving throw of at least 15.
So she has to save a 15 wisdom.
Yes.
Can you read? Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh,
Can you
my
read
God.
the charm spell?
Attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends.
It gets advantage?
Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, disadvantage.
You are so friggin' lucky. I rolled 2 10s. She has a +4 to wisdom. It succeeds.
Okay.
What are you trying to tell her?
That I'm here to save all the snakes because I love animals and nature, and to back off, and I will back my snakes off.
Okay, so you've asked her to back off.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. You will see what happens when it is her turn. Roscoe, you're up.
Okay.
Othniel, you're on deck.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to back up.
Sorry, how long does that charm last? Check that while you do that. Go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
How wide is the quarter?
It's about 7 feet.
So I'm gonna back myself against the wall, and then I'm gonna run full tilt towards the deckhand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna leap,
Yeah.
headbutt him,
Yeah.
and then swing behind him, and then exit through the kitchen door.
Okay, you probably can't do all of that. So let's start with the
Okay,
first
so
one.
let's-
You back off 2 feet, and you run at him 3 feet. So let's say that's 7 feet of movement, off your movement. You're gonna grab him.
I'm gonna leap.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You're gonna attack him.
Well, no, I actually don't want to necessarily attack him. I want to get by him into the kitchen. So I want to see if I can swing over him.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Strength, not acrobatics?
Nope.
Okay.
It says duration 1 hour
Okay.
What are your snakes?
for my charming.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Very good.
22.
It beats your natural one, his natural one. So you managed to grab him. He was not expecting this.
Yeah.
Because you were kind of like this, and then all of a sudden you run at him. And what are you trying to do? You're pushing him in which direction?
So he's in front of the door.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is grab him and
Yeah.
then basically propel myself
Yeah.
through the door off of his inertia.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
You're pulling him this way or that way?
I'm pulling him this way and then
Okay.
getting behind
So
him.
you do that with no problem. He trips over some snakes and he's going to be prone where you are.
Okay.
Switch him and you, and he's going to be prone.
This music sirenscape.
And then where are you going to go?
It's so intense.
Into the kitchen.
Into the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Okay. How far into the kitchen can you move? You have another 25 feet of movement.
I'm going to go,
Or 23.
basically I'm going to sit right here. Oh wait, is this a door?
Yeah.
It is.
There is terrified people
Yeah, I don't care about them.
in the kitchen. They were kind of listening at the door. As you do, she gets hit, she falls prone. He moves out of the way slightly. You burst through the door and you run to that door. It is the end of your turn. Othniel, you are up. What do you do?
I stand ready. I
Okay.
tell Akanda.
What
try.
did you just call me?
Akanda.
No. Akantha.
Akanda.
Akantha.
Akantha.
Yeah.
Akantha.
Akantha.
Yes,
I
darling.
suggest
Arcana.
you. I heard that she charmed. Like, would I have heard that?
You saw that she casted a spell in that direction. I'd like you to give me an Arcana check. That is a D12.
Wakanda.
But close. Dude, you packed so many of these dice. You should know them by now.
Arcana.
Yeah.
That's a 20.
Yes, you know it is absolutely a charm spell, and you see that it was. You saw kind of. Anyways, you know.
Akantha. I would suggest you use whatever you just did to try and diffuse the situation fast.
All right.
You want to ready in action, or you just.
I just say that.
You just say that and you stop.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to move at all or anything. Okay. All right. Okay. The chef tries to open the door, opens it, and sees writhing snakes outside the door, shuts it immediately, and screams like a little girl. Then he says, "Go that way!" And they all start to charge in this direction, in your direction, and they keep kind of their distance from you, Jeff, but they are waiting for you to go through that door so that they can exit as well. That deckhand there, with a 19, gets up the courage and jumps over these snakes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cannot quite get to you, but he is following you. Oh yeah, you're no longer invisible. That is right. Pao Ming begins to back out, turns around, and starts to walk out that way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, till she is beside you. And the rest of them get out the door of the patrons, out onto the deck.
So we can't see them now. They're effectively gone.
Exactly.
Okay.
As they leave, you see 2 more deckhands come through that back door. 3, sorry.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right. How far in?
Huh?
Just inside the door?
Yeah. Give me give me a perception check. Actually, don't give me a perception check. You don't hear anything.
Are the tables still full of guests?
No. Well, there are some still in the room. Random. They're all flooding out.
Okay.
Yeah, all the guests are flooding out. Vor, you're up. Akantha, you're on deck. Oh, sorry, giant snakes.
That's right, there's still 7 of them.
No damage done to yours.
Okay. I'm gonna have a held attack action, staying where I am, and the trigger is anybody making aggressive moves against any of my compatriots within range of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Akantha, you're up. Roscoe, you're on deck.
Sure.
Did Pao Ming take her snake away? Do I have to take mine away yet?
It is still fighting.
It's still fighting?
Yeah. It's now fighting the snakes that are around it. They're all writhing in this massive, giant snake
Snake ball.
party.
Snake pool?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It had to be snakes.
Had to be snakes.
Who's this dude here, deckhand?
That's me.
No, that's Othniel.
That's
Oh my
off
God,
now.
Look
He's
at
a-
you. Look at you. Look
he's
at you.
totally
You're
awesome.
adorable.
Like a Ninja Turtle would be.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle.
Okay, go. 6 seconds.
I'm just gonna chill.
You're just
I'm just
waiting for what? She walked past you.
She walked
Tell
past.
her to calm down.
Yeah, why is she calming down? I charmed her before. Do I have to
She is.
charm her again?
No, she's walking. You told her to leave. She's going.
Okay. Good. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You guys, you don't want to take an opportunity attack on her. Of course, she's passing through, so I have to ask you.
No, I don't want to attack her.
Okay. All right. Othniel, Roscoe, you're up. Othniel, you're on deck.
Okay. From the standpoint of an object, how big is the table? Tiny, small, big?
Which ones?
The ones here.
They're about 5 feet.
Well, I'm saying
Cross.
for the purpose of calling it an object.
Yeah, 5 feet. Medium.
Medium. Okay, so I can do, how many mediums can I do? 2, okay, 5. And then shares, I'm guessing, are small?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're at the door. You haven't gone through yet.
No, I know. So I can't see anything that's going on.
There's a little porthole that's slightly misted, but on the other side, you don't see any action. On the other side, you see an empty room almost. Sorry, you see some guests scrambling. But other than that, you don't see your party. You don't see any enemies.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Actually, give me a perception check.
Nat 20 plus 11.
You are so friggin' lucky. You see 3 deckhands sneaking through the back door. They rolled a 20, but they only had a 21 because of their dexterity. Yeah. Wow. So you see 3 deckhands coming in the back door.
Oh boy. We're on a wooden ship. So, I'm going to.
I wish everybody at home could see the look that Brandon just gave Jeff.
Okay.
That's so great.
Okay.
Oh, I love
Wooden
it.
ship in the middle of the water.
I am going to cast invisibility again.
Okay.
And wink out.
You're going to cast invisibility again and wink out. Okay. You have enough spell slots for that, I am assuming.
I do.
Okay. Okay.
So
Take yourself out.
we haven't seen any of these guys come in.
Put invisible guy back in. And we'll do it a second time.
Jeez.
Could I have? Is it possible to cast invisibility and then walk through the door?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Just because I've just disappeared in front of all the
Yeah.
cooks and whatnot.
Yeah, and then you hear a gasp, and the door opens up, and you walk through it.
Roscoe's always hearing gasps when he's in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's your turn. Where do you want to go? You have movement. You've made your action, so you can only move one amount of movement.
Like 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hug the wall and just move down about here.
Okay. You are in the wall currently. You just move yourself to the other side.
Oh yeah, I probably morphed into the.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, 30 is more than that. Do you want to go that far or do you want to go 30?
I'll just go here.
Okay. I'd allow that. All right. Othniel, you're up.
Sorry, what is? Okay, so she's walking this way.
Yes.
This guy's prone. And we didn't see those guys coming.
No.
I'm going to just move back out of her way,
Yep.
behind Vor,
Okay.
because he's big.
Okay. Remember that you can ready an action. So you can say, I want to do this when this happens if you don't have anything else. You don't have to. I'm just
Okay.
saying that an action is to ready something if you want to.
If I want to ready cast a spell, do I
Yeah.
have to decide?
Yes,
which
you have
spell
to
it
say,
is?
I will cast this when this happens.
Okay. No, I'm good. Let's
Okay.
do that.
All right. Okay, enemies are up. Enemies are up. Vor, you're on deck. Palming stops in front of you. She says, how far would you like me to go?
All the way outside, please.
All the way.
Yes, please.
And she kind of looks back at her snake. She looks around. She says, all right.
Take your snakes with you.
And she says, okay. And she kind of does this, and the snake starts to kind of try and wriggle out. It's getting bitten by other snakes as it's trying to, but it's trying to wiggle its way out. Can you move for another 60, please?
So I'm going to instruct my snakes to follow her snake.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to instruct my snakes to follow her snakes.
Okay.
Non-violent.
It's not your turn yet, but yeah, you
Okay.
can do that when it's your turn.
Oh, gotcha.
The cook and the rest of them run out. They're going to go 60 feet towards the back door.
60.
And that deckhand is going to go out that door, move him 30 feet.
This one?
Yeah, 30.
Okay.
Those are 15 squares, yeah. So
Okay.
there. And then you see him come out the door. He stops. He looks around like he's trying to find him. And he yells out, "He's invisible again!"
I'm
And
gonna kill the cook now.
and he says, "Help!" He didn't say the cook didn't say that. The deckhand said that. And he is going to carefully move forward as he kind of swings his sword in that direction. Nowhere near you. He starts going this way a little bit into the middle of the room. Yeah, and he stops right there, and he's kind of swinging his scimitar around, trying to find you. Those deckhands at the back. One stays at the door. The other two go to the end, to the walls, and start to move their way up that way. So move them 30, please.
Okay.
And they're moving carefully and stealthily along the side.
Along the walls?
Yeah.
Is this
No,
guy going
that
through
guy's
the
staying in
middle?
front of the door.
Staying in front of the door. Okay.
Yeah, like that. He sees that snake coming at him.
Yeah.
That guy there, he's not going to go right in front of the snake. He's going to stop and see, and he sidesteps towards the golden goose. Yeah.
That?
As he sees the snake, kind of like he's freaked out by the giant snake that's following him. And the 7 giant snakes that are, it's crazy. This is madness. Pure madness.
Madness.
Vor, you're up. Confronting, you're on deck.
Holly.
Okay. Having just heard that Roscoe is invisible again, I pretty much throw my hands in the air like, whatever. I'm gonna walk over here, sit against the wall with my hands on my knees.
Okay, so you just kind of slump down, hands on
Yeah,
your knees.
basically in a
Yeah.
resigned, almost like I'm not a threat to you position right now. Just
Okay.
whatever.
Okay, give me a perception check.
All right. 14.
Okay, that's not enough. All right. As far as you can see, there's just madness, people running out. All the guests have now left. There seems to be the kitchen people kind of running their way through to the back door there. And you don't see any sign of Roscoe. Conte, you're up. Roscoe, you're on deck.
I start following Hao Ming,
Okay.
and I also ask her for 1,000 chips.
So, okay, so move yourself. So you move the full distance to her. Okay. So as you get to that point, you see a deckhand. He jumps up from behind the table like this, with his scimitar in his hand. I would like you to give. What do you do in that moment? In that very split-second moment that he jumps up and he kind of startles
My
you.
snakes jump on him.
Okay. All right. Okay, so imagine all the 7. He jumps up like this, and you see him go, holy shit. They start to jump and writhe around him. They can move that distance, I'm assuming. And they're attacking him. And
Yeah.
you see this. These 7 giant snakes just twist and turn and envelop this one deckhand.
All right, then I just.
I would like you to make
face
7
palm a little
attacks, please, with a
7
D20
attacks?
for your character,
D20?
for your snakes. Yeah.
Uno mas. Ooh, that one's a 1.
What's the plus? Is there any pluses?
bit. +6 on their
Okay, so
snake
the first
attacks.
one's a 1.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Okay. What's that?
+6 on
Plus
snake
6.
attack.
I have that actually here.
Aw.
On their
Next
bite.
one's a 4.
Okay. Plus 6 is 10. Not enough.
15.
That's enough.
21.
18.
That's enough.
What is that?
22.
17 plus 6.
That's enough. How many is that? How many rolls is
5.
that?
3
Okay.
attacks.
Okay. Yeah. This is 6. That's cocked. Do it again. Nice and quick. Nice and quick.
17.
Yep. That's 4 hits.
8.
Plus 6. That's enough.
11.
That's enough. Okay. That's it, right? Wasn't that it?
So how
Sure.
many? How many was that? 5.
5. 5 attacks.
So that's 5d4 plus 20.
It's
wait,
enough.
plus-
They
plus
also
20.
get like 8d6 or whatever, whatever. What is
So
it?
altogether, it's 5d4 plus 20.
Yeah, they also get 3d6 poison damage if they fail the saving throw. So, anyways, they envelop him, and you could just see him crumble under the weight and the biting of these snakes, and he goes prone.
It's horrific.
How long does the snakes last?
1 hour.
Jeez. Lord of mercy. Okay.
Is that
A lot of
concentration?
mercy. What?
Is it concentration?
That's the concentration.
Charm isn't concentration, though, so that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the summoning of the snakes isn't concentration either, right? Because that would have stopped too.
Oh, only if she did another concentration spell.
Right. Right. And charm isn't concentration?
1 action.
I don't think charm is concentration.
Can we check?
Because I think I got burned that.
There should be a C beside the name if charm is a concentration.
Conjure animals. C beside the name and a diamond.
There is?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a concentration spell. I don't think charm is concentration, though.
If charm is concentration, then that changes things.
Oh, wait, for conjure animals?
Yes. Is there a C and a diamond beside conjure animals?
Yes.
There is.
Yes.
Okay, what,
Okay.
what about charm?
Yeah, she said charm there was.
Yeah?
For charm,
That would make sense.
there is not.
There is not?
Okay.
Oh.
For the conjure animals, there is. With the charm,
Okay,
there's
so
not.
you're okay. You're right. Whoa, you're lucky.
You just can't do 2 concentration spells at once, or they
It
break.
cancels the last one.
10-4.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay. So, Roscoe, you're up.
I'm going to cast.
And sorry, do you continue moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So you
keep
can move
following
your
her.
other 30, so you can go behind her, and you meet up with her. What do you want to do really quickly?
1,000 chips, please.
She turns to you. She says, 1,000 chips.
I know you have enough to spare it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to. Give me a persuasion check with advantage, I guess. I don't think they're supposed to do
regards
anything.
her as a close friend.
Yeah, but
that's-
1,000
I mean,
chips to a close friend is. I'm gonna give you a persuasion check
That's
with
yeah.
advantage.
19 plus 21, 4, 5, 6.
I must owe it to you if you're asking for it. You wouldn't lie to me.
Of course not, darling.
She pulls out 1,000 chips and she gives you 1,000 chips. Okay. We shall discuss your alignment when we finish this session. Roscoe, you're up.
Okay.
Othniel, you're on deck.
I am going to. Okay, so we've got what, 1 deckhand here on the steps?
Yes. No, he's at the door. He's blocking the door.
Blocking the door. Okay, so there actually is a little more space there than what we can see on the board.
What do you mean? Sorry?
Where the staircase is.
It's so the staircase is a spiral staircase.
Yep.
So you can stand under it. So all the space
That
up to the
staircase
first step.
goes up or down?
Up.
Goes up.
Yeah. So where it's more solid on that one side,
Yep.
to his left, my right, is where the step starts, and then it spirals up, and so all that space under there is free,
Okay.
except where
I'm
it
going to
connects
cast
the
minor illusion,
ground. Okay.
and I'm going to create the appearance of Roscoe
Okay.
on the steps,
Yeah.
cackling to attract attention, and then make it zip up the stairs.
Okay. What's the deal with minor? What do they have to do in order to try and figure it out?
You
What does it
create
say?
a sound or an image or an object within range that lasts for 1 minute. Oh, sorry.
1 sec.
I take that back. The image cannot create sound. Okay, I create a sound or an image. So I'll just create the image. If a creature uses its action to examine the image with a successful intelligence or investigation check against my spell save DC. But that's... So the creature could use its action, I guess, to try and figure out if it's real.
Right. Okay. So you appear. You create an illusion of yourself on those stairs, kind of on the bottom step,
Yeah.
so you can kind of see through the slats. Okay.
And then, ideally, long enough that people notice, and then I just make it look like it's racing up the stairs.
Okay. And what's your spell save DC?
I always forget where this is.
It's always with your spell. So if you click on your spell,
Oh, minor illusion?
any spell, it'll have your spell save DC usually around here somewhere. Where is it, guys? Spell save DC?
I think it's at the top.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the spell save. Against the enemy has to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it'll be on the spell.
Yeah, it's at the very top of the spell list.
Very top of the spell list. So where's your list? Yeah, it should be up
Oh,
here.
spell save 16.
Okay.
Sorry. Gotcha.
Okay.
Summon myself.
Anyways, so you've done that. So you appear on the steps. Unfortunately, you are invisible. When you cast a spell, that stops. So take away your invisible self, and you have now appeared in front of the deckhand that is coming up alongside you.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
We just read that. You said if you cast a spell, invisibility ends. Correct? All right, so replace yourself right there. You are now looking a deckhand in the face. Would you like to move?
No, but I would like to pull my rapier and attack.
Okay, well you can't because you just casted a spell.
Yeah, that spell didn't work.
Doesn't matter. You still took the action to cast a spell. It's okay.
I know. Fine.
But you are okay. So place real Roscoe there, and now you have double Roscoe. You can put invisible Roscoe on the steps, so we know that that is minor illusion Roscoe,
Okay.
and kung fu action Roscoe, minor illusion Roscoe.
I am going to regret that, I think.
Now it is Othniel's turn.
Okay. So each of these big squares is 15?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to trot after
Okay.
Akantha,
Yeah. Yes.
and I'm going to say to her, Akantha, perhaps you could use your new friend's loyalty to perhaps tell everybody to stand down in here, and maybe she could take us to the captain.
Excellent idea.
That's very good. Very good. Very
That's
good.
the wisest thing other than causing all this chaos that's
Okay.
happened in this game.
That was very wise.
Go snakes.
Roscoe, that deckhand in front of you, you appear and he just goes, whoosh, and he like strikes up with his scimitar, but misses you because it was kind of like an untargeted shot because you surprised him just by appearing right in front of his face. That deckhand here that was looking for you spots you off to the left and runs towards you. He's going to attack. He rolled the same as the other one, and for some reason misses you as well as you deke out of the way. Somehow you are the Matrix. Currently, you've just crossed over.
Roscoe crossed over a long time ago.
That deck, a hand comes around the side, yeah, and like looks at him like this and just does this, and it goes through the illusion. You can tell obviously that he's told that it's a ruse. He yells out, "The real one is over there!" and he points in your direction. And Pao Ming continues to stops, and she puts her hand back in, and she starts to continue to walk out the door. So she walks out the door onto the deck. It's all happening kind of at the same time. You can put it just outside the deck, outside the door. Yeah. Okay. Vor, you're up. Akantha, you're on deck.
All right, here, just gonna move this.
What are your snakes doing, Akantha? You didn't tell them what to do. Oh, you know you did.
Snakes rule.
No, you did. That her snake follows her out.
Okay. So my snakes are following her snakes.
No,
Oh.
your snakes are attacking that guard that's on the
Still
ground.
Still eating that guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just
gotcha.
a writhing mass of
Having
Yeah.
dessert.
dead guy.
Yep. Vor, you're up. Akantha, you're on deck.
All right, now that I see Roscoe and that he's, surrounded, I'm gonna head over there.
Okay.
Don't say I never did anything for you. I'm gonna stand by this guy,
Yep.
and
Deck him. Deck
I'm gonna deck him a couple times.
Love it. I love it.
Okay, I'm guessing 11 doesn't do it. Oh wait, no, that's a 12.
12 does it.
12 hits?
Yep.
All right, okay. 6 damage.
Okay.
All right, 24.
That absolutely hits.
6 damage.
Okay. So it's been a long time since you've had to use your fists,
Yeah.
but it comes back really quickly to you. And those times in the gladiatorial arena
Yes.
ring true and come back. You come around, and you come down with an elbow down in his back.
Yeah.
He turns around, and you elbow him in his face, his jaw. He spins and he goes down. He's unconscious. I'm assuming you're just knocking these guys out.
He's
Yeah,
our
I'm
conflict?
knocking them unconscious.
Oh, I'm gone.
Okay. Would you like to move?
I'll stay right here.
Okay, because you moved. You can move another 5-10 feet, but that's it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go here just to try and,
If you step into his space, though. Oh no, if you step in, it's fine. It's if you leave, you get an attack of opportunity.
Right. I just want to
That's
kind
fine.
of be a bit of a meat shield.
Yeah. Sorry, those you can put the kitchen people out of the room. They were supposed to move in their turn.
Get out of here. Okay, they're gone.
From this angle, it kind of looks like a 4-6 split on the lane.
Yeah, right. Okay, can you move the camera just a little closer into you guys there, just so you can see what's going on? Right there. There we go. That's good. Bring it down a bit because it's showing the monitor there.
Oh, I see. We don't want you guys to see behind the curtain.
No, we don't want that.
All right.
That might fall. Okay,
Nothing to see.
that's good. All right. Conte, you're up. Roscoe, you're on deck.
So I dash after Pow Ming and call after her.
Okay.
Pow Ming, darling, wait.
Okay.
Can you just?
You can go outside if you want.
Okay.
Do you go all the way outside to your? Okay, so you're facing her,
Okay.
and she stops.
Okay. And I ask her to please calm everyone down on the boat. To explain to them that there was a big misunderstanding, and that if she can kindly bring me and my friends to the captain.
Okay. This is darling, of course. Okay. Roscoe, you're up. Othniel, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to turn around, sprint back towards the kitchen.
Okay.
Can I cast a spell while I'm running?
What's
Or
your
I
armor
have to
class?
wait?
Can I throw the rest of my
18.
pizza at your face?
So where do you go? Can you what?
Can I cast a spell while I'm running?
Yeah, you can run and stop, cast a spell and keep going, or you can split your movement however you want between your other action.
Okay, but my point being is that if I start running,
Yeah.
and I
You have
So
to
I have-
run, stop, cast a spell, and keep running
okay,
after.
okay, how long do we represent a casting spell?
Depends on how long the duration is
to verbalize it.
to cast it.
Oh.
Casting time, it'll say.
Oh, okay. In other words, if it's
So
an
it's casting
action,
time?
okay, yeah. One action. Which is
Okay,
the
6 seconds. But that's okay. No, but you can do it, and then you can continue to move. So you can do all that. You can move, stop, cast a spell, and then keep moving if you like.
Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah.
So
I'm
okay.
gonna run.
As you start to run, you feel behind you as the scimitar comes just shy of hitting you.
Yeah.
How far are you going to move before you cast your spell?
Can I get into the kitchen before casting it?
You'd have to use your full movement to get to the kitchen door right now. Like into the kitchen door.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run 10 feet.
Okay, move him 10 feet,
Cast my last
which will put him to
invisibility.
that line, Brandon. Move him 10 feet. Cast invisibility again.
And then-
You got your slots taken care of here?
I'm out now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna deke to the left.
Okay, change the Roscoes, please. Switch the Roscoes. And then you're getting
Well,
deep
that
to the left.
Roscoe's
How
gone
far?
anyway.
How far do you want to go? He's gone. Why?
Because the guy passed his hand through the.
Yeah, but does that mean nobody else can see it in the room, or just him? It lasts. So
Yeah,
is
okay,
it
I
broken
guess-
when? Yeah, no.
Well.
Roscoe's still there. Okay, it's fine.
And I'm moving 10 feet to the middle,
Okay.
middle of the room there. Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously. Benny Hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Roscoe, you're done. Othniel, you're up.
Can I, from where I am, can I see what is Vor doing any reaction like to his friend disappearing again? We don't know.
Vord didn't even see it because he's now facing a deckhand who looks like he's about to deck him.
So I didn't see him disappear?
Not with your passive perception. You wouldn't have. He's behind you and to the left. So you came in like this and you're in combat right now and he disappeared behind you, right? So he poofs out. Actually, you know what?
Is
You-
that? Huh?
Yeah, you would, because you'd hear him verbalize it. So you would hear him cast it, and your passive perception is high enough, and he wasn't doing it stealthily. So I would say yes. You hear him run a bit, and you hear him say something. You cast it. You look over, he's gone. You imagine it was invisible.
I have the power. That's how you
Alright.
cast
Yeah.
invisibility. So.
Okay, so you would see me just shouting another obscenity.
Okay.
Milk!
Okay.
Milk.
Earl,
Lager.
mother milker.
Fijing Sugarhead.
Okay, go.
Did I see him
Othniel.
disappear from where I
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shatter
On what?
where he disappeared.
So here.
Okay.
Okay.
And what does Shatter do?
60-foot range, 10-foot cube. I'm gonna cast it like right here.
Okay.
And that is 5d8 damage
Okay.
to any creature caught within a 10-foot sphere.
Okay.
D8. And I'm also gonna use
Is there any save? Did they do any save or anything like that?
Constitution 16.
Okay.
What's the radius on it?
10-foot sphere.
10-foot sphere. So
What is it, sorry? So you have to roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10-foot sphere.
It's
Do we have-
PvP.
we have our axe and shield.
nice. I failed.
Okay. So you failed.
Okay.
So what do you do? 8d8?
Well, 5d8.
Okay.
But I'm also gonna do just because it's thunder damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do destructive wrath, so he takes the full damage.
Okay.
Whatever, it's the full damage there.
Yeah. He does anyway because he failed, but yeah.
Yeah. So he takes 5d8. So he takes.
Okay, so did you roll it?
5.
So roll d8.
No, I don't have to because he takes the full d8.
Oh, I see. So you don't even have to roll it. So how much did you take?
5d8.
Okay.
8 times 5,
So
40.
40. You take 40 points of thunder damage as this concussive force comes down in the space that you're in.
Okay.
You also are now not invisible anymore because you have been attacked and have suffered damage.
Yep.
Switch to Roscoe's again, please. Are you still up, sir? Okay. You see Roscoe under the pain of it. He's on one knee and blood is starting to pour from his nose. How many points do you have left? How many hit points do you have left? Okay. All right. So and he is down on knee. You can see blood pouring from his face, and you immediately know that it was Othniel that casted that spell on you. The turtle.
Okay.
As you look over, you heard him, and then he casted a spell,
Where
and you
is that?
crumbled.
turtle language.
Othniel is over in the
Actually,
wall.
I don't do the synaptic, so
The somatic?
Yeah.
But the rule is that if somebody casts a spell, you know where the origination came from. You know it was in that direction. You look over and he's pointing his staff at you.
yeah, it's just sorcerers that can get around that.
Okay,
with their
gotcha.
sorcerer point abilities.
Unless your battlecaster allows you to cast without people noticing. Okay. All right. So you know immediately that he has cast something on you. Othniel, would you like to move at all after you do that?
no, I'm gonna lean on the back of the thing, fold my arms and said, I just had to stop him from disappearing again.
Okay, so he says that. You hear that. You hear the cacophonous thunder that rained down on your compatriot. You look over, Othniel crosses his arms, he says, I just couldn't allow that to happen again.
Now,
Somebody
sorry,
has to animate
if
this.
Yeah, no, right? That's great.
If I don't move, I can't cast 2 spells, right? On my turn?
Sorry?
I can't cast 2 spells on my turn, right? Because if I don't move.
No.
Okay.
No, you
Okay,
can't.
that's fine.
No. Okay. Around the corner, 2 more deckhands come on the deck.
Okay.
Take that. No, on the deck. On the deck in the corners. Yeah. One comes around the corner there, just coming around the corner, and then they come into view, and they stop just shy of you. And Pao Ming turns to them and says, "Everything is all right. Please go back to the bridge where you belong." They stop and they say, one of them says, "Well, what is going on?" And Pao Ming says, "It's okay. Everything is taken care of." As they hear in the room.
The windows shatter. Yeah.
And they kind of look at each other. "You're sure?" "Yes, it's all right." And they turn around and they walk the other way.
All right. How far?
Just there. Yep, that's fine. She steps into the room. Steps back into the room, Brandon.
Yeah.
She does. Her snake follows her.
Yeah.
And she yells out, "Everyone, please! Stop what you're doing and stow your weapons!" The deckhand in front of you says, "Fuck that," and he goes to attack you.
All right.
That is a 15.
Without my armor, it hits.
Okay, that is going to be 4 points of slashing damage as he comes across your chest, slashing a gash in your new suit that you just spent all that money for.
Yeah.
With
I'm pretty mad about that.
and your chest is now showing.
It's an amazing, glorious chest.
But scarred, dark raging chest. But it's
Oh, wait.
yes. Yes, got it. As he attacks you, that other deckhand looks at her, looks around the room, kind of understood what happened and saw her moving with you and whatever, is not buying it. Also saw that you casted a spell on him, so he's not so concerned about you. He's gonna go over to Vor. So move him. Can he make it to you, Vor, in 30?
This guy?
Yeah. He has to go around the table, remember, so...
Okay,
So-
so 15. Yeah, he can get to me.
Okay, so he attacks you. That is a hit.
Okay.
You take another 5 points of damage as he slashes you with his scimitar.
All right.
Vor, you're up.
Okay. This guy, I'm going to do one of those, like, choke block things
Yeah.
into his throat.
Yeah.
And then grab his shirt and headbutt him.
Okay, I like
I'm
that.
gonna hope that does.
Yeah,
the trick.
let's try that.
All right, 22.
That is a hit.
All right, and that's even higher than that.
That's
So,
a hit. Okay.
So yeah, 12 points of damage to him from the choke block and the head.
You rolled your damage already?
Well, I automatically get 6 damage for every unarmed strike.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How many points of damage to him?
12.
Okay. So you... Oh, and he grabs his throat and you pull him in, you headbutt, and you hear a crunch.
Yeah.
And he crumbles to the ground and falls prone.
All right, and then I look at the other
You
guy.
can prone him, yeah.
All right. I look at the other guy and I wink.
Okay, I like it. I would like you to make an intimidation check, please.
Sure.
With advantage, sir.
Intimidation.
11.
Okay. Conti, you're up. Roscoe, you're on deck. Sorry, yeah, Conti, you're up. Roscoe, yeah, go.
I go,
Yeah,
shut up.
like that?
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Othniel, Roscoe, Vor, follow me. Palming's gonna lead us to the captain.
Give me a charisma check
Okay.
to see if you can yell through the door. Like if they'll hear you in the midst of all this cacophonous.
Cacophonous catastrophe.
Yeah.
Catastrophe. Where's charisma? There it is. 7.
Give me perception checks, guys.
13. No, 12.
You hear it.
14.
You hear it.
16.
You hear it. You all hear it. Okay. You all hear her. What? You do through a wall in the midst of a battle. Yeah. Roscoe, you're up. Othniel, you're on deck. There are no guests in sight. You have no idea where they are at this point.
How many bad guys are still standing?
Just that guy?
One guy in the room that you can see.
Is he attacking Vor? We can see that? Or?
There is a look of fear on your face that you've never seen before.
Oh, on his.
Huh?
On the guard. On
Yeah.
the deckhand. Okay.
Where's the turd hole?
The turtle is on the
Right here.
the turtle.
Okay. And the deckhand behind him?
Deckhand is outside. You can't see him.
Oh, I can't see him.
No.
Okay. Oh, I look at the turtle, and instead of doing vicious mockery, I just say, "I'll deal with you later."
Okay. I'd like to give you an intimidation check, please. Okay.
I think that was 17.
I'd like you to make an insight check, please.
Me?
Yeah. And you channeled what's his face there for a moment. Jake's. Yeah.
Insight?
Yeah.
23.
Okay. He looks over at you, and he looks right in your eyes, and he's trying to look menacing, but it's really hard when he's got blood coming down his face, and he's blue and fluffy and floating.
Okay.
Yes.
I cast. When I got into the ship's stores.
Yeah.
Was it just food and stuff in
Yes.
there? Was there anything healthy in there? I mean,
Yeah, like vegetables and stuff. Why?
can you heal from eating?
No.
It's just
You can pull out the
Yeah,
chicken
no.
wing
Food doesn't do
in your
it.
pocket.
You need some sort of healing.
Simon Belmont Wall of Chicken.
And the only guy that can heal you just thunder blasted you in the middle of the room.
I know. That's not.
I don't know if you can heal. Yeah. Can you still? Can you heal? Yeah.
I can heal him too.
Okay. Anyways, quickly, Roscoe. 6 seconds.
Okay.
You're still in combat.
I'm gonna cast Fireball at the turtle.
You're casting fireball at the turtle.
Yep.
I told you to get the bloody hell out. And you...
Okay. You don't know. Do it quick.
Okay. Dex 16 is the saving throw.
Sorry, what is it?
60. Dexterity
Dexterity.
16 saving throw.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
4.
Okay. That is not going to be enough. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh god, that was. What level are you casting it at?
40 points of fire damage.
You receive 40 points of fire damage as a fireball. What's the range? That
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay.
So that means 20 feet off of the center. And
You start to Haryukin, and it feels a lot better than it did last time. What's that?
Axe and shield.
Oh yeah, they're all over there, under the pizza box. Oh, they're also here. Grab those.
Okay.
Yeah, let's use that because we haven't used those yet.
Because we need to.
Axe and shield. What is
Yes,
it? What's
these
the?
glorious?
What's the radius?
20-foot radius.
Is there a 20-footer there?
That's 10. That's a 10-foot radius.
There should be a bigger circle. that's 20.
on the deck dies.
Okay, here we go.
That's a 20 foot.
However, if you have any water spells,
This is
that
like
would
a
be good time to use them.
15-foot radius.
That's 20, no?
That's 15.
Oh yeah. Okay. So with the 20, who gets hit?
Well, within 20, it looks like this guy
Yeah.
and that guy.
Okay. I would like you to make saving
Does it work
throws for
through
all your
walls?
snakes. What's that?
It doesn't work through walls, right?
No.
No.
All right, then just that guy.
Which
It
guy?
might get warm on
The guy on the ground?
outside.
This guy. The guy on the ground, this guy, I think, would be in the extra 5 feet.
Okay.
And it might singe my eyebrows.
Okay. I'd like you to make saving throws for all your snakes. All 7, please.
7.
Yes.
D20s.
Yes. And what's the saving throw on the snake?
The AC?
Yeah. No, saving throw.
Dexterity.
It would just be dexterity plus 4. So
DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
so plus 1. So add plus 1 to each of your rolls.
Okay, so 8.
And what's your spell save DC? You said earlier.
16.
Okay. So that is. So yes, you have to get better than a 16 on those.
Okay, well, my first roll was an 8.
Okay, that's not enough. Keep going. 7 of them.
19,
Okay, that's good. 1 saved.
12, 16,
2 save.
7,
How many is that?
4,
That's 4.
Okay.
15, 16,
So
how many?
3. 3 snakes got saved.
3, 6 out of 7. So 4. So 4 took it, right?
Well, hold on. No, I think.
And what's the damage? 40?
40?
Okay.
But,
So 4 of your snakes are dead.
sorry. If they have a successful dexterity, saving
take
throw,
half.
Then they take half.
Yeah,
it's
so
20
all of them
points.
are dead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
All your snakes are dead.
All your snakes are dead.
Are now dead. Okay.
Because I'm a woman.
All right. Also, it blows out the windows in the back as they shower glass. And the guy on the ground just starts to burn, but he's already dead from the snakes.
That's awesome.
Pao Ming. Charm. What breaks charm?
Fireball.
I think
Any
if
damage?
she takes damage.
Or is it damage to her companions? Because she probably would have broken a lot sooner than this. I didn't think of that. That was my bad, so if it is, then
Casting time when wisdom saving throws charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
To it.
But I
Okay.
haven't
Okay.
done it.
All right. Good. Good stuff.
She didn't get hit by that?
So did this
No.
guy got hit by that?
Yeah. Yeah. He is dead.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't do his. It doesn't matter. He gets blown that way and falls prone, on fire, concussive, and dead. Your eyebrows are currently singed. Okay. That was Roscoe. Othniel, you are up.
I pat myself off because I'm steaming.
Yeah, steaming, smoking. You actually got blown back against the wall, so you're on well on fire, and you're like, and it's more concussive than it is. It doesn't continue to burn, but it's almost like, yeah.
So I give Roscoe a what's up,
Yeah.
and then I.
Oh man.
So there's no one left in the room that's bad except for
No, that's it.
yeah.
No, Pao Ming is back in the room.
But
She
she-
just said, "Everybody stop!" and now everybody's dead.
Yeah. But now, okay, so I head back to where she told us to. She called us out earlier.
Okay, so you start heading that way. You can go all the way out with your movement.
Okay, I joined a conflict.
Okay, you can continue to go another 20 feet if you wanted
Okay.
to. Okay. Pao Ming steps outside the door, and she says, "Everyone is currently dead. I tried, but
Thank you so much.
you are welcome." We are now out of initiative.
Oh my god.
That was
Holy! Like,
give me
ah,
anxiety.
Okay,
You think that's gonna give you anxiety? Wait till you see what Russia does next.
Oh,
So-
I can't.
currently,
Sorry, just small point of order. Is or is not the ship currently on fire?
it is singed over to the side. I don't know if Fireball actually puts anything on fire, because there are no rules. Does it?
Ooh, I don't know if I should read about this then.
Say it.
The fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Yep, the wall is currently on fire.
Okay.
All around you, Othniel. All around where you were, the ship is starting to burn.
It's a good thing I left.
It is currently starting to burn. Vor, you are currently, there is flame in the
Okay,
room.
So actually, okay. I guess. Can we, since we didn't know that, I didn't know that
Yep,
before, can we
yep,
do something?
yep.
Okay, so. Sorry. I'm going to cast.
You're not pee
I'm
on
going to cast Shatter on. No, just kidding.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Ah. So I am going to cast Create Water,
Okay.
and I'm going to make it rain in a 30-foot
Okay.
area over where it's on
Yep,
fire.
and it starts to put the
says it-
flames out.
30-foot cube with wind range extinguishing exposed flames in that area.
Done.
How did I know the turtle had a water spell?
All right, if he knows
And I give
ninjutsu,
a-
then. All right.
What you got?
Okay, and then he walks out. And he walks out. All right. Vor, you are not up. Pao Ming says, "Well, now, what are we doing, friend?"
Pao Ming, would you be so kind as to take us to the captain?
Okay. I think I can make that happen.
You're
And she
doll.
starts to walk down that way.
Okay. I will follow her.
Okay. She will walk a full dash action. She's walking the whole way with purpose. Can you give me that deckhand that's there? And move him this way to the middle of the boat, please. A bit further. Give me that one completely. He's not even there. You see a deckhand is running in this direction, back towards that room. She moves even further than that. So that's half her movement. I would move her another 30. Each one of those squares is, yeah, that's good. There's a snake following her. I would allow you to follow her behind her too. So you come around the corner. You see the deckhand. Othniel, are you following?
I'm going to go to the corner so
Yeah.
I can watch him,
Yeah.
but also see if the
Okay,
other
so
two
you see
guys
the same
follow.
thing. So you're in the corner. You see a deckhand going. Vor, what do you do?
I very angrily punch a chair and
Yeah.
then go out the door.
Chair smashes. Really bad armor class.
Door smash.
And so that is 30. You can move another 30 if you want.
All right, I'll catch up with Othniel.
Okay, you look around the corner, you see what is transpiring. There is a deckhand racing, kind of running in your direction. Roscoe, what do you do? You are the only one in the room. It's raining. So there are dead snakes everywhere.
I look around the room and nod. And
Yeah,
approve.
tables everywhere, dead deckhands,
Yes,
snakes and rain.
one of my finer
Snakes
performances.
and rain.
And
That's the
then
name of an album.
I,
Boats and hoes.
Yeah.
as best as possible, being broken and bloodied, I
Yeah.
tried to catch up to the rest of the group.
Okay. Brandon, can you give me the dead deckhands and leave the unconscious ones where they are, please?
Oh my goodness.
Hard to
Dead?
tell what's what?
Dead and
Unconscious. No, that one was unconscious.
That one was
The one that
unconscious.
was here. I'll just drop this guy.
okay.
Okay.
There. This guy's dead.
Yeah, because he was fireballed.
I'm just trying to remember who I.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
That's it. Okay.
that guy had
It's still unconscious.
That
nat
guy?
one. Okay, yeah. That guy.
That guy.
No, that guy didn't have a nat one. That
Isn't that
guy.
the guy that had the nat one and tripped?
Oh yeah, that's right. He's back up. I forgot. I thought he was unconscious.
Turbulence. He fell
Well, he could be unconscious.
over.
No, he's not. He's back up. Let's just say he this whole time was scared in that corner, and now Roscoe, what do you do?
Oh, did I have to say I was trying to catch up to them?
Okay, so move him the 30. So you make yourself outside the door.
This one?
You see them in the corner. Do you continue, Roscoe?
Yes.
Okay.
This one's gone, I guess.
Okay, so he's out the door.
Okay. So these.
No, he can
He's
catch up with you
catching
guys. Yep, he's right behind you, Vor. Bloody mess. What do you guys do? Oh, the deckhand moves another 30 to face Pao Ming. He says, "I thought you said everything was all right." And she says, "It's all right. We are going to see the captain." And sorry, I just need to check what her. And he says, "Are you sure?" And he looks past. There's glass everywhere. You guys are bloody in the back. And she says, "Yes, please go back to your quarters." And he sheaths his scimitar. He turns around. He starts walking this way. No, he can't. He just turns around.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't move anymore. You guys can go do whatever you need. You're not in combat, so
Okay, we just catch up, so we're all together, I guess.
okay.
Is that
Now-
what we're doing?
Yeah,
Can I cast a spell during periods like this?
yeah, of course you can.
Okay.
These are just like a minute long, basically. They go
Okay.
goes from 6 seconds to a minute,
Okay.
time wise.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
on Roscoe.
Okay.
Oh, that means I'm
You
not
feel
going
a
to
hand.
attack him.
He comes back and he puts a hand on your chest. Do you allow him to cast the spell on you? Has to be willing, right?
Can I tell what he's about to do?
No, says doesn't
Think
say
it's
anything about willing or not.
No.
No.
I thought it had to be a willing subject.
Is it
Cure.
You just take it.
touch?
Touch. Yeah.
I think it has to be willing.
Creature you touch
Yes.
regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your
Do an Arcana
spellcasting.
check as he starts to chant.
Ten.
Yes, you know it's a cure spell.
I let him do it.
Okay.
Okay, so 14.
You get 14 points of damage. All of a
Wow.
sudden, some of your wounds start to close up.
Sorry about that.
You're,
Just had to
you
get
feel,
things going.
You feel your broken bones start to like mend and crack back into place.
Well, pleasant surprise. I thought we'd be going out at the end.
What do you guys do? You guys can move another.
I said thank you.
Everyone moves another 30 feet this way.
Oh, I said thank you. I thought we'd be dueling it out to the end.
That's not quite 30, is it? Each one of those squares is 15, so you can move them another 15. Yeah.
It's just a train.
Actually, he's going to go another 30. Do you guys want to continue to dash?
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
you guys can do that.
Get there faster.
Okay. All right, can you give me all the bandits, please? That you can't see. Thank you. What do you guys do? So you guys basically go around the deck. You go into the room, into the dining room. Currently, as you guys come around the boat, you can see that everyone is in the front of the boat. And people start to gasp, and it's just a mass of people that have congregated in this area. And they start to gasp as you come around the corner. The deckhand goes into the room, and he starts to go up the stairs. The rest of you, as you come around all battered and broken, and they can see kind of what was going on in the room. You can see some of them are screaming and yelling. A couple of them jump over the side of the boat to try and get away. A couple of them run down this way, and they start to kind of like filter down the side of the deck. You guys go in the room, you go up the stairs. Let us move the thing over here. That is the bottom deck. Oh, it's so hard to navigate this.
Yeah, because
It's opposite. Ah,
Up is down.
I know, I'm trying.
it's like you've been
Left is right.
What is happening?
controls are all
There we go.
backwards.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Made it.
Good.
All right.
Nailed it.
Not really. I wouldn't say nailed it. I would say
I would say
got it there within a expected amount of time.
good job.
All right.
We're good at this.
You guys come up the stairs and you enter a bridge area. The bridge area has a deckhand who is currently at the helm of the ship. And he is steering, and there are no other deckhands in the room. He turns towards you, sees you coming up the stairs, and he pulls his scimitar. I want you all to roll initiative, please. Ooh. 20 to 25.
Actually, a little higher than that. 26.
Oh wow, Ross goes first. So that's hard. So I have to say, I have to start saying 25 to 30. Ross goes first. 15 to 20.
Oh, 21.
I got
50.
21 as well.
Who's first?
You can go first. Oh, you want me to go
Yeah.
first?
Vor, Othniel, Akantha. Okay. Roscoe, you're up. What do? You come up the stairs. I don't know what order you were in, but she comes up the stairs. Oh, why is it hidden again?
So we're coming up the stairs, and there's a deckhand right there.
Yeah.
It was a Kanta,
What do I have left?
then me, then Vor, and then Roscoe.
And then the deckhand came up first. Came into here. He pulls his scimitar. And I don't know why that went off all of a sudden. He pulls his scimitar. The deckhand in front of him sees him, but he can't act yet. You guys are all up the stairs. Roscoe, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast. Is it just the one deckhand up here?
The two. The one that was following you up came up.
Don't
Right.
hit pound me.
As you came up, he pulls his sword. What do you do?
Are they on both sides of this?
Yeah. They're right where you are. You're over there, and they're here.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast.
Can we bring the camera over?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
So I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static to engulf the two of them.
Okay, what does that do?
What's the range on that?
Range is 120 feet,
Oh.
and it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Don't hit pound me.
Well then.
Thank you, Axe and Shield, for these wonderful templates.
Where is it?
Well, can I not center it like on the edge of the wall to try and
The
reduce
edge of the wall?
just to cut
Yeah.
those two?
Yep, yeah, you sure can. What does it do?
It's 8d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
Intelligence 16 is the save.
And they take half damage if it's...
Correct.
Okay.
That's good there. 23 points of psychic
Okay.
damage.
They both crumble to the ground as they grip their heads and the eyes roll back in their head and they fall.
Oh man.
Alright.
All right. She says, "Oh dear, that wasn't very nice. Why do you keep hurting the crew?
I agree. Why are you looking at me? He did it.
Is he your friend?"
I know, but I don't control him.
Oh.
He has his own mind.
Pal.
Why do you have to always go to violence?
She steps back. "I don't trust this one."
I don't blame you.
Does she regard your friends as close friends or just you?
Just me. Pretty sure just me.
Oh, that's a tough one now. Give me a persuasion check, Akantha.
Persuasion, not persuasion.
Could have just said we're with her.
Ooh, a natural 1 + 1.
Easy fail.
Yeah, the +1.
Doesn't help.
Doesn't really
Two.
help.
Yeah.
2 is better than 1?
It's okay.
It's like jumping off a cliff with an umbrella.
When you get when you get a natural 1, the addition does nothing.
Just does nothing.
Thankfully, you have a very compassionate DM who is not going to make our lives any more miserable than they were before.
Maybe if you stopped egging him on.
I was just defending
I'm gonna
myself.
throw something at you. I don't know what.
What did you just throw?
Nothing.
That wasn't nice. Oh, I thought it was a spell template. Sorry, Action Shield, but it wasn't.
I wouldn't do that.
No,
We take care of those right here.
it was something of little value, like, was it your mini?
She turns. She looks at you. She looks at them. She looks at the ones on the ground. She does this, and she shoots a firebolt at your face,
Just
sir.
Piss her off, man.
What's your armor class? That's enough. Never mind. We'll just yeah. We are going to take a break because it's already 9:30, very soon. So after I do this damage, which is going to be 14 points of fire damage, as a firebolt hits you dead in the chest.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Back to bleeding.
We're back into initiative. Oh gosh, guys. Okay. I'd like you all to roll initiative again, please.
What the?
$20 to $25. 15 to 20.
19.
16.
Kantha, Othniel, 10 to 15.
13.
Roscoe, Vor.
Yeah.
Pao Ming goes first. Again. She hit you with one firebolt.
Yep.
She comes around and she attempts to hit you again. What is your armor class?
18.
This one, you duck out of the way and the firebolt hits the back wall, blowing a hole in that back wall.
Beautiful.
Kantha, you're up.
Hit her.
Is there no talking to her? Is she still charmed by me, or is she done?
She's still charmed by you.
How Ming, please stop. These are my friends. They will not harm you, and as long as you don't harm them.
Persuasion check with advantage. This is a tough one.
The dice will decide.
Please, please, sir.
With advantage. Roll it twice. Pick the highest.
18.
She steadies her hand
Please, for the love of God, don't do anything violent.
and she says,
I couldn't
Stop
hear the blood.
hurting the crew. We cannot get back to land if you kill them all.
I'm sorry, what would you say? There's blood in my ears. I can't quite.
To the captain.
Yes, please.
You better not be effing with me.
I'm not, darling, I promise.
she turns around the corner and she starts down that hallway.
And I menacingly look at all of my companions. I swear to God, if you f this up.
As you approach that,
So this is our marching order here.
Left, right, left.
Does everybody want
Sounds
to agree
good.
with this marching order?
you see there's one deckhand. Give me the other one.
How many hands of deck does this boat have?
And you've almost killed them all. Don't worry. The captain
We're gonna have to row.
is
back.
standing just behind him. Just beside him, I should say. Kind of like, kitty corner. And as you come through the curtain, Palming comes through the curtain, and they kind of calm. And then as the rest of you come through the curtain, they obviously look quite disturbed. But they put their hands on their scimitars, but you can tell that they are currently just kind of confused and trying to understand exactly what is happening here.
Okay, I'm holding my hands up to show, hey,
Okay.
no weapons. Give us a break.
The captain says, Pao Ming, tell me the meaning of this.
Yes.
Are you doing Pao Ming?
No.
Okay.
Not
Just
off
checking.
my ass.
Just checking. Why do you harbor fugitives? Pao Ming says, they are my friends, at least she is, and I trust her, and she would like to speak to the Lord. You said Lord or Captain that you want to speak to?
Just a captain.
Captain of the boat, yeah.
She'd like to speak to you, Captain. At which point he says, what of you?
Captain
What do you
Storm.
have to say for yourselves?
I don't know.
I thought it was the Lord we were looking for.
She said, Captain.
Yeah.
Roll for role play.
Yeah.
Please, Captain Storm, we wish to speak to Lord Ryland about a very important matter about saving the world.
I heard you have killed most of my men. And the deckhand in front of him does this. I would like you
Help me,
to make a
sir.
persuasion check with disadvantage, please.
Fuck's sakes. I'm jumping off this boat.
4 + 1 is
Disadvantage, roll it twice.
Just in case you roll lower than
Yep.
4.
11 + 1 is
Okay, so 5.
Yes.
Thankfully, he's a stupid captain and he believes you. We'll just get through this.
Luckily, he's a stupid captain and he believes you, so let's get through this. He says,
Thank you.
I'm listening. Do you guys stop where you are and talking to him?
If we're allowed to walk closer and have a civil discussion, that would be nice.
The rest of you are still around the curtain. Vor, you're kind of holding the curtain open. You guys can all see through the curtain. Do you guys approach more?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
The deckhand in front of him says, Captain, I don't believe him. They killed most of our men. She seems to be under some sort of spell.
Please, Captain, the only reason my friends killed your deckhands was because they were the first to approach them. We were doing it in self-defense. We didn't mean any harm.
Unfortunately, I don't believe you. I need you to leave this ship immediately.
Conversation is going nowhere fast.
Now.
I charm him.
Okay.
Does that break your charm and pounding?
Oh yeah, does that break my charm on pounding?
It would be
Charm is not a
concentration.
concentration spell.
Charm?
It's
right.
not.
Charm up
right.
people.
You're right.
It was only can't conjure animals.
So
that was-
it lasts for an hour on her,
Yeah.
and then if it succeeds on him.
Okay. You're trying to charm the captain?
Or whoever's threatening me right now.
Does she still have her snake?
Yes. It's still behind her. Beside her.
There we go.
So I want to charm the captain and let him know that we mean no harm, and if we can see Lord Dryland.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry. So what do you say to her? Speak to her. Speak to me.
Captain, please, we mean you no harm. We just wish to speak to Lord Dryland and would like for you to accompany us to see him.
What's the saving throw? On the charm?
On the charm, it is
The
saving for wisdom 15.
He puts his hand on the deckhand. He says, back down. I trust her.
Oh, yeah, you do.
She needs to see Lord Ryland.
Double up.
Okay. All right. Okay. They start to back down that hallway, and he kind of grabs his deckhand. Yeah.
Okay.
And
All the
they
way to the
stand. Nope, at the curtain there. Pao Ming continues to walk you guys forward
Nice.
to that
And
door.
you still.
Yep.
All right.
I'm doing something else.
To the door.
Of course.
Of course he is.
Just how far? Catching
Right there.
up?
Yeah. To the door. Right to have Pao Ming in front of that door.
Okay.
She knocks.
Nice couch.
Lord,
So I go in.
someone would like to see you. I need to see you immediately. You hear nothing. What do you want to say, Roscoe?
How long did that conversation take that just occurred?
As long as it sounded, a couple seconds.
Oh, just a couple seconds.
Yeah, five or 6 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be in the corner here casting Lehman's tiny hut.
Okay.
Yep.
10 minutes.
Yep.
That is a minute, I'd say, of
Okay.
casting time since you started.
There we go. Lehman's tiny hut. It almost guarantees will be an initiative in about 30 seconds.
Okay. What do you guys do? There's a knock on the door. There is no sound.
Do you think it would be possible if we could wait in the room for Lord Ryland?
Perhaps. She tries to open the door. It's locked. It seems to be locked at current time.
Perhaps he is concerned that he is in danger. Could we convince him that he's not? We mean him no harm.
Perhaps we should just break the door down.
You? What? I would not allow that.
Yes, let's try to be civil, for goodness sake.
I would say if he's not responding, maybe he's in trouble.
Oh,
Give me a persuasion check on that.
A persuasion?
Yeah.
10.
Under no circumstances am I supposed to enter his quarters or no one else. I will not allow you to break down any doors or enter without his consent.
certainly, that's
I
understandable.
charm Captain Storm to break down the door for us.
Well, he's already charmed, so you say to him,
Can Captain Storm, darling, would you be a dear and break down this door for us so we can wait for Lord Ryland in his room? That way you can watch over us and we'll all be safe.
it's Captain Storm, not Storm.
Well, I have here STORM, so clearly my DM.
I would like you to make a... Really?
Golden snake?
Really?
What?
Yeah?
Yeah, apparently we're not good at recording.
Golden steak for you.
Oh,
For
man, I
Vince
can't...
pronouncing his name,
I
charm
can't wait
fails.
for this
Oh,
Kraken to show up. With that said, let's take a short break, guys, because it's 9:30. We've been playing hard for 2 hours
I need
with
to
no
tingle.
break. Wow,
It's
I didn't even
fine.
expect. This has gone by. What an episode.
No
This
doubt.
has been
What?
nuts.
This is crazy pants.
All right. What I'm going to do is answer any questions. If we have any questions, Rebecca, do we have any questions? Kelly wants to know if the turtle is land aquatic or amphibious.
We don't know yet.
Oh, is that a thing? I don't even know.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it's not in the total package, but apparently it's somewhere else.
We need to find that out.
I think it's part of the sub races.
Okay. Any other questions from anybody? Rebecca, you can post them there in the chat. I am standing by to hear if anything else is a question. If you guys have a question, write question in front of it, and Rebecca will pass it on to us. And anything about our characters, or the game, or the game world, anything like that at all, we would be happy to respond and ask it.
We should probably introduce our new friend.
No, we'll do that next time. Yeah. All right. Again, if you like what you've seen here, please, if you're on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and you hit the little bell icon, and you'll be notified every time we go live. If you follow us on Twitch as well, you will be notified if you've enjoyed tonight's session so far. It's been a crazy one. Let me tell you, you guys are putting me through my paces as a DM, that's for absolutely sure. As we mentioned earlier, for Origins Game Fair, we will be there. We will be running masterclass sessions at Origins Game Fair from the 12th to 16th. We'll be painting large WizKids minis using Vallejo paints in the Vallejo booth. That is booth 608, I believe. We also have a booth. Realmsmith will be at Origins with their own booth for the first time, and that also is booth 606. You guys can check us out there. We'll be selling our crates there and Vallejo paints as well at Origins. So make sure that you come and you say hi, please, and thank you for that. And sign up for the events. They'll be live if they're not already on the Origins Game Fair site. So make sure that you do that. Want to again thank our partners, WizKids, Sirenscape for the awesome music tonight, and Elderwood Academy and Norse Foundry and Vallejo and all the wonderful partners that we have. Any more questions? Not quite yet. I don't see any from Rebecca just yet. I am going to take I don't trust you to be alone with everybody, so I'm just going to wait here until somebody else. Hey, no, I don't know if I trust you two either. So I'm going to wait for somebody else to come back to the table. I'm just kidding.
Apparently someone can't distinguish between in-game and out-of-game play. Or Jay absolutely can and still doesn't trust us to not screw with the game.
Or every week you tell a joke that I honestly think will be given an 18+.
Perfect. Perfect. Here's an opportunity. What was it? Was it Onther?
Easy.
Othniel? Oh,
What happened to Othniel when Roscoe fireballed him? Anyone want to guess?
When Roscoe fireballed him,
Yeah.
his balls lit up on fire?
He got shell-shocked.
Oh! Boom! 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 Boom!
Jay said I had to tell a joke that was 18+. Let me. Do I have to, or? Probably
I
shouldn't.
think that's strongly encouraged.
But, let's see now. What is the difference between a dead dog lying on the side of the road and
Oh God.
Orthnir lying dead on the side of the road? Anyone guess?
Othniel has a shell.
The skid marks in front of the dog.
That's no nice. That's no nice.
It's not. It's true.
It's no nice.
What do you get when you cross Othniel with...
Wait, hold on. Isn't it Othniel?
You know what?
I have here Othniel.
Yeah, but you also had...
It says Storm. It says Captain Storm.
I know, and it's Captain Dryland, and...
It's Lord
Pao
Dryland.
Ming had like a golden snake on her robes, and it became magical and slithered up me, and now it's not golden anymore apparently. So whatever. Okay, Othniel.
Othniel.
Othniel. What do you get when you cross Othniel with a pig? What do you get when you cross Othniel with a pig? Any guesses, Rebecca? Anyone? The answer is nothing. There are some things even a pig won't do.
Ooh.
That's true.
Pigs are quite adorable too.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Excuse me?
I'm relatively comfortable about the session we just had because I know that Tim, as the operations manager, is very unlikely to review this session. So I'm not worried about any kind of pushback from that.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Oh, good.
Nothing at all.
We're just telling Yo Mama jokes.
Yes, that's what we were doing.
Awesome. Very nice.
Oh, nothing new then.
So how about those raptors?
Well, not your mom jokes.
That was crazy.
Oh, that's kind
It was.
Thank you. My mom's pretty cool, so.
She gave birth to you, so she's got something going for her.
Oh, that's nice.
How are you enjoying playing as opposed to not playing?
Man behind the curtain.
Oh, it's good. It's fun.
I really like the voice you come up with for your character. It's edgy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Sounds a lot like me, I think.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I'm always worried that you're about to blow shit up, because when I hear your voice, I'm like, oh, here we go. So maybe if you could do something a little more high pitched, like Arcana over here.
No. We'll do it something different for my next character. When this one dies
Probably.
horribly
At this rate.
in turtle
About
soup or
5
something.
At this rate, jeez.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This has been a boat of friendship.
So if you can stop causing shit, that would be great.
Sure. Let me just role play Jinx Flack and Sherlock. I'll see if we can bring him back.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and come in on Sunday. And get all that done. All those TPS reports.
That would be cool.
Oh,
That would be
right.
great.
Sorry, I was not getting the reference to that. Odd.
Yeah. If you can just come in this weekend, that'd be great. Right.
I miss Jinx. He was a fun exciting character to play.
How did he get killed? How did he die?
Jinx.
How you doing, guys?
So you
didn't. He almost died at the hands of a bunch of frost giants, saving the rest of the party.
That's right. He was very
That
kind.
doesn't sound like you at all.
It's true, he didn't. Ross doesn't sound like me at all. I don't know.
Okay, you guys ready?
Other than the stupid
Possibly.
ones.
Nothing can possibly go wrong.
Possibly.
Possibly. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
Feels
All
like
right.
we're missing something.
Yo,
Is
mama.
it despair?
Oh.
No, camera, whatever.
You're wearing
Pants.
Joy.
Boom. Well said.
All right. So you guys are currently outside the door to Lord Ryland, and you are trying to convince Palming to let you in the room. Obviously, she says that under no circumstances is anybody allowed to go in there. You just asked the captain to go ahead and ask again.
Would you be so kind, break down the door here for us, darling, to make sure that Lord Ryland isn't in any danger?
And I said no. She said no before, right? Yeah, I rolled the thing.
Wait, what? You said no to me?
Yeah, Captain Storn said, I don't believe that would be under the best.
Well, sir, perhaps you could knock as well. You and Palming.
We are
Maybe
very
he would see that
worried.
you are both fine, and
Could you please knock with
there's
your
no
foot?
need for concern.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. 14.
The only reason I am not cutting you down where you stand is because she is with you.
Understood.
So I say again, perhaps leave the boat, as it would be best for all of us. Aye.
It's a long swim.
Captain, if you don't think Lord Ryland is in his quarters, where do you think would be the next best place to look?
Oh, I know he's in his quarters.
Well, shit.
He says what?
Well, can you please unlock the door for us?
I do not have the key. This is Lord Ryland's boat.
You know, we'd had such a civil discussion with Lord Ryland earlier tonight. I would have liked to have continued that in a much more peaceful situation.
Let me see if he's in for you, and if he'll see you, my dear.
Thank you, darling.
The rest of you, keep your distance.
Sure.
I don't trust the look of you.
Same.
He pushes the deckhand forward, and the deckhand's kind of like he doesn't want to go any closer. But he steps up. Lord Ryland, the captain, kind of sneaks behind him, and he knocks on the door. And he says, Lord Ryland, Palming and her friends are out here to see you. They say it's of utmost importance. You should probably open the door. And as soon as I get stats, I will tell you exactly what they say.
Those guys.
dear.
I love those guys.
That is okay.
You know, those guys.
Those guys.
They're
They
fun
were
guys.
cool. They were super fun.
Super fun.
You hear a of a lock, and you hear the door opens up a little bit, and he kind of, you see a little, his eye kind of peek out, and he says, "What is it?"
Is he related to Captain
So-
Storm?
No,
Because he
there's
sounds
only
the
so
same.
many voices I know, Jeffrey.
Thanks. Okay, can I pass a note to the captain to show? Or do I actually have to write out a note and hand it to you? Like,
No, you can. No, it's fine.
okay, so I pass a note.
That says,
Just has written Kraken Society on it. And I just give it to Captain. Would you please hand this to Lord Dryden?
okay, it's closed up.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
folded.
Okay,
Would you just please-
he takes it from you. I'd like you to make a persuasion check, please.
Is that cocked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
That is a 20.
Wow.
Oh shit.
He takes it from you, and he hands it through the door. And he says, "Who gave you this note?"
I did, Lord Jarden. Back here.
He kind of opens the door just a touch more, and he kind of looks around. And the room's kind of dark inside, and just like flicker of candlelight. And he says, "You and you alone. Enter."
It's probably for the best.
He squeezes by. He enters. As he kind of backs back against the back window, the door, and he says, "Close and lock the door."
Nice knowing you guys.
All
Turtle
right.
soup on the menu tonight.
Yeah. Turtle soup on the menu. That's funny.
Thank you.
4.
Getting us this far.
Lord Ryland's cabin is a testament to bad taste, with its purple velvet curtains and scented candles in gaudy candelabras.
Beautiful.
In the middle of the room is a table with a large aquarium tank resting atop it. The aquarium contains a coral reef. You see inside that there is an octopus that is perched in and around that reef.
In and around.
Beneath the aquarium, built into the table, you see is a shelf on which rests a locked wooden chest. Other furnishings include a silk hammock, a writing desk covered with quills and loose sheets of blank parchment, a small table holding a silver wine decanter and matching goblet, and an iron stove. Lord Ryland, who has a rapier at his side, looks at you and he says, "What do you know of the society?"
Lord Dryden.
Dryland.
Dryland?
Yes.
The owner of a boat's name's Dryland?
Yes.
Okay.
We had this discussion.
Ironing is delicious.
The owner of this boat is called Ryland.
Dryland.
That is my name, yes.
Lord Dryland.
Is this funny?
Sorry. A little. But sorry. Okay, Lord Dryland. Do you know my people?
Yes.
You know that turtles tend to wander.
Yes.
And I've been wandering around the Sword Coast, and I've heard problems with the giants, and the giants are in order. Now, I beg of you to let my compatriots join us for this conversation, because they know far more than I do. All I know is what I've heard on my travels is that the problems going on with the giants has something in connection with the Kraken Society. And we are trying to connect the dots.
First, I'll give you inspiration for the note passing. So basically, you can roll that. You can re-roll a roll with that at any point
It's like
moving forward. It's a saved re-roll.
advantage that you can
Basically.
use whenever you want.
Okay?
Cool. Forever?
So well done. Yeah, you can just keep it
Just
until you use it. It's a one-time use thing. Give me 1 second. Let me just check something. Give me a persuasion check, please.
It's an 18. Oh, sorry, 19.
I thought you were a member of the Kraken Society. How did you find out that I am?
I didn't know if you were or you were not. All I know is that the Kraken Society might know something about the problems with the giants, and that the Kraken Society was connected to this boat. I came aboard several days ago as a rower to try and learn what I could.
He rests his hand on the hilt of his rapier, and he says, "Are you and your companions responsible for what has happened on my ship?"
Other than what has just recently happened in the last few hours, other than that, no, we're not responsible for anything.
So you are responsible for the havoc that has been wrought on my ship. in the last hour?
We were involved.
Misunderstanding.
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check.
Being honest.
21.
If I give you the information that you were looking for, if it's information that I have, will you leave my ship immediately?
We will. However, might I ask again that my compatriots join us? This conversation. Again, they know more about the problems with the giants than I do at this point.
You have one more compatriot that you can have join you. Choose wisely. My patience grows thin.
Yeah, and I don't know you guys very well. So I unlock the door and I go, Vor,
Yeah,
do you mind joining us for a second?
coming. So, respectfully entering the room. Kind of a humble, sort of half bow, nod.
Lord Ryland.
His eyes kind of squint in your direction. They narrow, and he grips his rapier a little tighter, and he's on the opposite end. Actually, I'll give it to you. He's on the opposite end.
My hands up.
Yeah, beside the stove
I mean,
there.
you
Yeah.
know harm and
No,
never have
that's
I.
the. He's on the. That's on the desk. Put him in the middle of the. No, against the back wall. Yeah, right against there. And he's right against it. He kind of has a foot up on it, like he looks like he's kind of relaxed. Give me a perception check, both of you.
So he's Captain Morgan.
Yeah, exactly.
20. Not now.
Rum.
Perception.
Yeah.
23.
So he's trying to look cool and collected.
Yeah.
Both of you know that he has, like again, he's leaning with one of his feet on the wall, but his hand is shaking, holding his rapier, and he is scared out of his mind.
Okay.
Vor, I've asked Lord Ryland if you could join us because I believe that you know more about what's going on with giants than I do. I just know, as I've told you, that it's somehow connected with the Kraken Society. Lord Ryland has agreed to talk to us if we agree to leave his boat immediately thereafter.
Absolutely. It is regrettable how this night has gone.
I've also told him that we were not the cause of what happened downstairs, but we weren't involved.
We did everything we could to stop it.
Persuasion check.
5.
There you go.
We really did.
I believe you.
I do.
Lord Ryland, with all respect, we've been on this journey for quite some time. And any information you could give us to help stop these issues with the Ordning would be absolutely valuable. You understand there's dark things at work. The Ordning of Giants has run amok. And it's all because of a blue dragon named Imarith. And she has stolen an artifact of great power from Sarissa, and we must stop her. Would you be on our side of that fight?
I do not take sides in this.
Understood. Do you have information
I
you can
don't
share?
know of an Imarith.
Would you know of any connection to the Ordinary? Would you have any information on what has gone on with Hekaton? He's gone. Abducted from what I hear.
He kind of looks around, as if there's other people listening in the room. There isn't, that you can see. He looks out the window at the ocean. He looks back at you. And he says, "The Storm King is sequestered aboard a scry-proof vessel called the Morkoth. It circles the islands of the trackless sea, far from prying eyes."
Trackless sea.
Yeah. Immediately, his eyes widen, as if fear has gripped him. His body starts to shake, and he starts to convulse, and he grabs the side of his head, and he starts to scratch at his face as his eyes roll back, and he starts to convulse on the ground.
Captain,
he falls,
pow wing!
and he
Pow wing!
goes limp on the ground.
Well, that's not.
At that moment, you hear on the door.
Yes.
Outside, Palming is trying, and the captain are trying to open the door.
Okay.
It's locked.
I'll unlock it.
Okay, you unlock it. They pile into the
Immediately, He
room.
collapsed.
She runs over to him. She says, "What did you do?"
We asked him a question. He answered it, and then he fell on the ground.
Give me a persuasion check.
Sure. So if this one works. 15.
She looks at you, and she looks at the distance between you and where you're standing. She runs over to him, and she starts to do a check.
Does he yet live?
He does not. He is dead. She stands. She looks at the captain. The captain goes to grab for his rapier, and she says, "Stop! I am now in control of this vessel. Everyone will just calm down." And you can give me a perception check, all of you, please. Yeah. Well, you're not in there.
20, not net.
At this point, your hut is like
Done.
a minute. Yeah, done, I'd say. Yeah.
26.
What?
20, not net.
9, 10, 16.
Okay. All of you notice that she casts a look of ire at the captain, at the Lord, as he lies dead. She looks back up at you guys and she says, "I would like you and your group to head below decks, please, and you will stay there until we reach land."
Absolutely.
She looks back at the deckhand and the captain. She says, "Steer us back to the docks. We will be there in less than an hour, and you must leave our ship immediately. Do you understand?"
Absolutely. You have our full cooperation.
Okay. At this
Okay,
point,
said that. Cooperation.
at this point, you guys are led out the
We're
door,
Lead?
led by her.
Why can't we be iron?
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
dear.
Platinum.
Worth more.
Brunch.
You guys leave. She closes the door behind her, and she stays in the room. You are led by the captain and the one deckhand in a straight line all the way down the deck. You guys go the back way, down through the dance hall. A lot of the guests, some of the guests are in the dance hall, and they stand up against the walls as you go. The decks are clear currently. The other two deckhands that were beaten by you guys are told to stay back as you kind of pass them. They're kind of controlling the guests that remain, and you're asked to go into the underbelly of the boat.
Pao Ming is in the room with the captain.
What's that?
Pao Ming stayed with the captain?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, with the Lord?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you do at this point?
I'm in my hut.
Okay, so you are in the room. One of the deckhands comes back into, after a short time,
Okay.
you see a deckhand come in and look into the corner of the bridge, and there is a dome. What color is the dome this time?
What color is the deck?
Brown.
Brown.
It's wood.
Brown.
Okay,
Brown.
he walks in, he looks at it, and he turns around and goes back out at the curtain. The captain and him come back in, and they start to kind of look at it. And the captain says, "What wizardry is this?" What wizardry is this? That's his voice.
Sorcery.
You say anything?
I say nothing.
Okay, so after a while, Pao Ming comes back in. She starts to do it. She kind of realizes what it is. She tells them what it is. She says, "Whoever is in there, I'd like you to present yourself, please."
How long has it been now? That the hut's been in existence?
20 minutes.
How long is a short rest? 4 hours?
An hour.
An hour.
Mhm.
So I have to stall them for 40 minutes.
Start dancing.
I peek my head out.
Okay.
And then
And they kind of jump,
right.
put their hands on the rapiers.
And no trouble, just resting up from the battle. I've been rather grievously wounded, so just need a few more minutes and then I'll be on my way. Pop my head back in.
She turns to me, she says, "These things are impenetrable. If he makes any moves outside, you kill him. Do you understand?" Deckhand nods. Captain nods. Deckhand goes, takes the helm, turns the boat around. You guys start to head back. You guys are in under the underbelly, the lower deck of the boat. As you walk by, one of the red-headed deckhand shoots a glare at you, kind of looks around, and you see that there's an empty spot where Frederick used to sit, and he is no longer anywhere in sight. You guys are asked to sit in the hold at the front of the boat, and they close the door and they lock it behind you. What do you guys allow them to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are inside the room. What do you guys do in the hour that it takes to get back to land?
Rest.
Short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can have an uninterrupted short rest. What that means is in D&D Beyond at the top, when you go into the menu, you can hit short rest and then confirm. It'll give you whatever abilities you have after a short rest. Not many, because most of them are long rest. And then what you can do is you can roll up to your level. So you guys are 9th level, up to 9 hit dice of points back, and you get those back. So you don't get all your points back, but you get to roll however many hit dice you want. So your hit dice are what? When you roll 8s. So you can roll up to 98 until you get your hit points back. But then you can't use it until a long rest again. So it's kind of your one chance to get some health back before you.
How many do we roll? What do we?
9. What's your hit points?
However many hit dice you have.
Do you know what your hit dice are?
Here, it'll show you if you go
1d8
short
plus
rest,
2.
and it'll show those boxes of your hit
1d8
dice.
plus
1d8 plus
So
3.
you can check off however many you're gonna roll.
Yeah. So in here, yeah. So you
You can
have
do
you
them
can
all if
you
you
can
want.
roll these. These are your points.
Oh, I see.
Do you mark them off?
Yeah.
And then just add your 3 to that. Jeez.
Song is
That's
not
designed.
property of
That's
Realm
designed
Smith.
to be shut off very quickly. That's
Yeah.
why that song is there.
How many is that?
46.
46 points. How many did you have lost?
40.
Okay, so you're back up to full. So do your short rest. Confirm.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay, and then go back to your hit points, and then add it up to maximum. Okay. You guys have short rested. The hour you hear the boat kind of like slow in. You hear the sound of the chain and the anchor. A deckhand comes, unlocks a door, says, "You must leave immediately before the guests do."
Thank you.
Okay.
We're on our way.
Um,
Where's Roscoe? Seems a big question tonight.
He's your compatriot.
Has anybody seen him, or rather, unseen him?
I have not seen him since we went to see Lord Ryland.
Okay, let's just go. He'll catch up somewhere.
I guess I have no way of finding out where Frederick's mother is.
Guess not. You guys walk out onto the deck. You guys walk over to, it's now docked. The deckhands are now tying it off. Again, you have the ire of all of them on the ship. Pao Ming stands at the entrance, now no longer charmed by yourself. Her snake is gone. As you step to leave, she says, "If I see you again, it won't be good for you. Do you understand?"
Understood.
Perhaps we could try and trade in the chips now.
I would shut your face. If I were you.
You shut your whore mouth.
Do you understand? Leave this ship. The ship is now mine. That is the only reason I don't kill you where you stand.
Okay. I give her a very.
Where is your
respectful-
blue troublemaking companion?
I wish I knew.
He was in a bubble upstairs. A tiny hut of sorts.
Has anyone seen him come out?
I have not.
We've been down below. I don't know where he is.
I will have him fetched. She looks over at deckhand. She goes, "Go fetch the blue one." And she goes up. Again, he comes up. He says, "Your friends are leaving. You must leave too."
Okay, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
and make it appear as though I'm darting down the deck, darting down the stairs,
Okay.
exiting out.
What's your spell DC?
Go non-violence.
16.
Okay. And he follows you out. So Roscoe, you see Roscoe kind of turn the corner. He starts to walk towards you guys. What do you guys, give me perception checks.
8.
Natural 1.
Guess it's bad.
Yeah, you don't need to add your bonus to that
Yeah.
one.
25.
You see him kind of flitter out of, you know that this is an illusion, that it is not him. He kind of walks by you quietly. What do you do with that illusion? Can you still control the illusion outside of your view is the question.
It's 30 feet, 30-foot range.
Yeah, so once he steps out of the room, I don't think you can do anything with
So
it
we
anymore.
wouldn't see it then.
No.
They would, no,
I
but
just let my eyes follow his.
No, wait, just behind. So, because you can't, once he's out of your view, you don't know where he's going. So I don't think you can control that minor illusion outside of your view.
I just want the.
Is the range 30? It says range 30 feet?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, 30 feet.
There's no radius or anything like that.
But that's
It's,
30 feet to cast it.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
Not necessarily
But I don't know if you can control it.
how far you can control it.
Doesn't
Lasts for a minute.
really say.
I'm going to rule and say no, you can't. Because
Sure.
you don't know distance and you don't know where to take him. Like, to control it, it's like moving a
Okay.
thing. So you're able to make him walk out the door
Actually,
and go.
yeah.
Or down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make him down the stairs, the deckhand follows, you hear him go, huh?
At that point, I pop out
Yeah.
and run for the door.
Okay, you go into the door, you come out the door,
Yep.
and you're on the top deck.
Okay.
Okay, when you look down, well, the decks are flush, so you just look down, you see water, you see docks. What do you do? You see
I'm,
deckhands tying off the ship.
I'm gonna sneak down the corridor
Yeah.
and try this door here.
Okay, that's the door, you open it up, the dance hall is in there, it's empty.
Welcome
Okay.
to the dance hall.
I'm gonna close that. Oh, what is this? The door?
Curtain.
It's just a curtain. Okay. So if I go in the dance hall,
Yeah.
the dance hall's empty, and
Yeah.
I go past the curtain.
Yeah.
Where was the door that they all congregated at first, or with the captain?
That's Lord Ryland's cabin.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna come down here first and try this door.
Okay,
Is it open?
you open it up. You open it up and you see that there is an unconscious deckhand in one of the bunks. Hang on. There are 4 hammocks.
Okay.
In the far left one, you see that there's a deckhand in it. The rest of them are empty. Hang on one sec. Yeah.
That's it. Okay. I'm gonna back out.
And otherwise, it's an empty room.
Back out of this slowly and try
Okay.
this one.
Same thing.
One unconscious person.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to this one
Yeah.
and try and open it.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay. I'm gonna cast knock on that door
Okay.
and then sprint back through the curtain and wait to see what happens.
Okay. You cast knock. The door goes. Oh, what's up?
Okay. I peek in and see if there's what I can see.
Okay. So you saw everything that I said before. Stove, desk, scattered. There's stuff all over the ground. Very unneatly kept. There is a tank in the middle with the octopus on it. The chest on the shelf under the aquarium, and there is a body back against the back wall, covered in a blanket
Okay.
on the ground.
Okay. So I cast knock. Hang on a sec.
During this, guys, you guys just waiting for him to show up?
I probably wouldn't wait at this point. I figure
just gonna go?
he's just doing what he wants to do and
Okay.
he'll catch up when he catches up.
Okay, so you just start down the dock.
Yeah,
You guys
I don't want to
leave?
be a part of anything else on this ship. I'm good to go.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
get
for
off the
me,
ship and you
that's
start to walk down the dock. You guys are about halfway down the dock at this point.
Are you guys? What are you guys doing?
I'm following you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I want to investigate the room.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Nat 20 plus 8.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. You start to look around the room. You notice that the chest, you start to look at the lock, and you see that the lock doesn't quite look like a normal lock. It's been modified in some way.
Can I tell if it's arcane or if it's...
No, it looks mechanical. Perhaps that it's trapped. Natural 20, I'm going to tell you that. Where else do you look? Tell me more importantly. Again, furnishings include a silk hammock, a writing desk covered with quills and loose sheets of blank parchment, a small table holding a silver wine decanter and matching goblet, and then there's an iron stove in the corner.
I'm going to investigate the writing desk open the drawers, see if I can find anything of value in there.
Nothing that you can see. There's just writing instruments, paper, a signet with some wax.
Okay. Is there anywhere in the room where I could that something that you can open other than the chest? And how big is the chest?
As you look, you're starting to look over. You're like, where would I hide a key for a chest? If I was, you look right at the aquarium, and you see that there is a. 1 second. A miniature dead man's chest lying inside the bottom of the aquarium, and the octopus is kind of like around it. In the bottom, you're like, the key is in that box.
How do you take out an octopus?
With lemon.
With what?
Lemon.
Yeah, right. Okay. Is there anything in the room that's either sharp or has not gravity, but like an implement, like something?
The silver decanter.
Okay, I'm gonna take the silver decanter and
Give me a strength
as
check.
gently as I can try to crack the aquarium.
Okay.
$19.
Okay. With a 19, you crack it, and it starts to spill water. At this point, you see the octopus all of a sudden the tentacles start to come out the top of the thing aquarium, and it starts to kind of make its way out of the thing.
Okay, I go around the other side of the aquarium, and then ideally as it climbs out, I'll just jump in and grab the dead man's chest.
As you reach in, it attempts to, the back tentacles start to kind of try and wrap around your hand.
Okay.
But you manage to move out of the way as it tries to attack you.
Okay.
I would like you to roll initiative.
All right.
You can do it.
That's
Fight an
fine.
octopus.
There's a lot of initiative tonight.
19.
With a 19, you go first. What would you like to do to this octopus?
Eat it.
Seriously, right?
Calamari.
Grill it.
I wonder.
Grilled
actually.
octopus sounds
Sarah barbecue.
Throw some hot sauce on that.
I'm gonna cast levitate on it.
Levitate?
Float it up.
What's the DC that has to pass?
Concentration 15 is the attack save.
Constitution.
Constitution, sorry, yeah.
It starts to float up, and it's like grabbing at the thing, and it starts to float, and it lands on this thing. That was the fastest initiative in history.
Okay. Can I open the dead man's chest? Like, is it just...
Yeah, so you reach in, it's just a little chest, you open it up, and there's a key in there for
Okay, I put the key in the chest lock.
Okay.
Try.
Say it again?
I try putting the key in the chest to see if it opens it up.
Okay. Yes, it does.
Okay.
And and you hear like a mechanic
Series of stuff, yeah.
and it opens.
What do I see inside?
Inside,
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Is it red?
the wooden chest contains 450 gold
Okay.
and a pouch containing 9 50 gold piece gems.
Wowza.
That's all that's in there?
Any of these coins look like little goose?
No.
Geese?
You do also remember that he was wearing, because you rolled a 20, he was wearing a rapier that looked bejeweled with an octopus-shaped hilt.
Hydra.
Okay. I collect all the jewels and the gold.
Yeah.
And I go over and investigate the body, see if there's anything on there that might give us a clue as to what we're looking for.
Nothing on the body that
No.
is normal. He's wearing gaudy stuff that he looks like it's really old.
Okay.
But the jeweled rapier looks like the most valuable thing that's on him.
I'll take the jewelry rapier then.
Okay. You
and
now
then-
have a bejeweled rapier with an octopus pommel on it.
Perfect.
Nice.
+3, right?
No.
Okay.
Nice try though.
And nothing else in the room that I can see that would be of any value?
No.
Okay. Okay. then
The silver decanter and the cups.
yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, and then a gasping death octopus.
Yes.
Okay, that's it then. I am going to.
Cast fireball.
Right.
Ball of fire.
Right. That's actually not a bad idea.
Just burn it all down, eh?
Okay, from if
You
I-
guys make it to the end of the dock, and you guys are in the dock district of Yarder. Where do you guys want to go, if anywhere?
I'm thinking of going back to the rooms that we had rented and getting my stuff back. I missed it a lot tonight.
We should get
Would you like to
on.
join us?
Sure.
Absolutely. Have you money? We can rent you a room, or I don't know. Should we even stay in this town tonight?
Well, what was the name of the boat we were to look for?
Oh yes, it was named the Morkoth, and it is in.
Yes. It was the
Morkoth.
Morkoth. In the
Morkoth.
Trackless Sea?
In the
Trackless.
Trackless Sea.
I would like you to give me a history check with advantage, please.
Sorry. History check?
You can all give me history checks.
Okay.
You get advantage.
That's 19.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Akantha?
What's a
8.
boat?
8. Can you guys grab me the map? Want to move them on there? Move the. You can just open it up so you guys can see it, and just move the minis this way.
Oh,
Just clear the minis so you can open the map.
they're dead, so they can move.
Open up the map on the table so everybody can see.
Sad. Say sad.
You guys know that this is the Trackless Sea. Okay, that is known as the Trackless Sea. It is the Sword Coast's sea. You know that the islands are multiple. This sea, Trackless Sea. But yeah, the islands. What did he say exactly to you guys?
He said that Hekaton is on a scry-proof ship called the Morkoth.
Yeah.
In the Trackless Sea, but I don't remember much more.
It is a large area.
A scry-proof vessel.
Ah, we'll figure it out somehow. Like that's that sea.
He said that I'm going to give this to you guys. That is circling. That circles the islands of the Trackless Sea, far from prying eyes. That's what he told you. So there are islands somewhere in the Trackless Sea that it is circling, far from prying eyes. You guys are in Yartar, which is like somewhere inland there.
Okay.
That way.
Is the boat still docked? Like on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna then.
At this point, where are you? You're on the top deck.
Yeah.
Still, you look out and you see that these guys are at the end of the dock already, and they're starting to allow people to leave the ship, and most of them are just rushing out.
Okay.
Not happy. Scared.
How far away these guys?
All the way at the end of the.
What's the distance?
50, 30, 60, 90, 100 feet.
100 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to. Are they moving?
Yeah, they're already hit the land. Like they've crossed the deck. Deck at the end is about 100 feet, and then they're at the end.
Okay. Are they all just?
They're just walking.
Okay. I'm gonna dimension door behind where Vor is right now, which I don't know how if it's instantaneous.
What's your distance on?
500 feet.
Yes. So blip, you appear behind Vor,
And there we go.
and you're just walking with them.
Just walking.
Okay, give me a perception check, guys. Or Vor, I should say.
15.
Okay. You're not being quiet.
No.
You feel this rush of energy behind you, and as you turn around, Roscoe is standing behind you, holding a
Alright.
bejeweled rapier.
Son of a...
All right, and I recognize the rapier.
Give me a investigation check.
10.
Yes, you do.
Well, he was dead.
Islands in the Trackless Sea, beyond prying eyes. Do these count as being part of the Trackless Sea? Or are they in the
What did you roll
Ever meet?
for your history check that I gave you?
That's part of
Was
the
it high, right?
Trackless Sea.
23?
Right?
Oh yeah, 23.
It looks to me that this
No, 19.
whole area is the trackless sea. These islands, these islands, these islands. They're the only ones that aren't named. You wouldn't be flying around a place that's named if you're trying to hide, yes?
No, you wouldn't.
Unless you were double bluffing.
If you want to be away from prying eyes, you'd be around the nameless islands.
That's what I'm thinking. These ones, or these ones.
So it sounds like we have to charter a boat.
Although, should we make our way to the giants, maybe they can help us. They had large flying birds. If we tell them of this ship, why would they not drop what they're doing to help Helcaton, except I know there are many giants that don't want him in power as well. How do we know who to trust?
What was his name?
Just so you know, a little history for yourself. You used to be a member or a crew member aboard the, and you have to share this information, but you were a sailor and you were a crew member aboard the Coin Toss. It was a ship that often was hired by the Order of the Gauntlet, and it was owned by a Waterdavian noble named Arilosa Aberbrent.
Do you come up with these names personally?
What was
No.
his name? Sorry.
Arilosa Aber, A-D-R, Adar, B-R-E-N-T, Adderbrent. Arilosa Adderbrent.
Arilosa.
Arilosa. Arilosa. Yeah.
Amorosa.
Amorosa.
Ponderosa.
Cheese.
It's a she.
Adderbrent.
And the ship, last you knew, was docked in Neverwinter a number of weeks ago, and that is its usual port. You know the crew well. You crewed it for however long you have.
Where's Neverwinter? There we go. And where are we?
Yartar.
In this area.
No.
You have to be on the coast.
Yartar. Do you want to give me a table cam here, Ryan?
You want to choose
That's
the
looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give me a table cam yet. Give me a table cam now.
There you go.
I think Ryan's in the other room taking care of something else.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. In my travels with McGill and Roscoe, we'd also met Captain Rana of the Lucerne Tempest.
Yes.
Although I'm not sure she would take kindly to traveling with us again, we don't seem to make friends or keep them.
Well, if we had someone in the party could charm her into joining us.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour though.
An hour's all I need. Oh, sorry. Well, yes, but the party, I don't know.
Excuse me, are you Balabar now?
Oh, dear.
Seems that
I didn't
way.
realize you hated me that much.
Use your turn.
I'm going to go transform into a bookcase.
I just saw it here. Yartar's right there. So that's Neverwinter. That's Yartar.
So we
And
were
this is the
on
map.
a
This
boat
is the.
and we came inland already.
You've been traveling for some time.
No, I know.
Oh.
The three of us.
The three of you are still are in Yartar. It's a riverboat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was on a river.
Gotcha.
No,
It was
I know
along the
we-
Mirabar River.
we've
Well-
only just met, but would you join us in this?
I'd be glad to. If we can get to Neverwinter, I might have friends there that could help us.
To Neverwinter. Now, was that one of the locations that we could use the teleportation circle to get to? Yes.
Well, you're asking.
We do have the teleportation map. Hold on. McGill ensured that we
Put it here
for our
so people can see it
travels.
at home.
We are currently in Yarta, and we need to go to Neverwinter. Yes, we can go there.
Perfect.
All right.
We all
So
agree.
should we go and get your things first?
Yes, does anybody need a rest? You took some
Let's get
knocks,
our
both of
armor.
you.
good now.
Literally, yes. I could definitely use more rest, yes.
I'd love a long rest.
All right. Then we'll stay in our rooms tonight and go in the morning. Do you have any reason to believe that anyone will be coming for that sword?
No. But I was thinking, I already have a lovely rapier, so I might just hawk it. Oh, maybe not. No, someone would probably recognize that it's his.
Yes, perhaps another town.
Yes, that's a good idea. Is there somewhere I could go to get the gems appraised?
Yeah, you can go to a weapon shop.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay, so you want to do that now? On your way back to the hotel? To the inn? It is the morning. It usually comes back first thing in the morning. And so you imagine the shops are just opening when you're on your way back.
And yeah, I'll detour to a
Okay.
weapon shop.
You walk into a shop, and there is a gnome who seems to be running it. And he says, "Well, hello. What can I do for you today?"
Well, I have these lovely baubles, and I was thinking I could probably use money for them. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind looking at them and let me know what you think they're worth.
I would love to. He's got various weapons. And this seems to be a kind of higher up weapon shop.
Okay, I would like to have come in as well.
Okay.
When you say higher up, you mean crafted better or potentially more effective weaponry?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay.
But mostly just nicer, like looking, bejeweled, certain precious metals involved.
Not necessarily better.
Not necessarily magical or anything like
Okay.
that. He might have some of those, but what you see is just very kind of ornate weapons.
Okay. Well, I'll ask him. Do you have anything of the magical variety? Well, actually, why don't we determine what these are worth, and then we'll decide whether or not magical needs to come into play.
Okay. Let's see what we have.
Here's my sack.
Oh dear. What do you give him?
Not that sack. I give him the. I just drop out the jewels and display them on the
I
counter.
cast Shatter.
What do you think?
The jewels.
The gems, though.
How big is your sack, bro?
The gems. Didn't I tell you what they were
Once
worth?
you get to about
I told you what
30,
they were worth, didn't I?
They were 50.
Gold each.
Yeah, I think they were 50.
No, 50 gold each.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, I will give you 30 gold per gem.
And how many are there?
I don't know, I told you. You guys got to take notes.
All you said was a sack of
Jeez.
gems.
No,
Five
I
or
didn't.
six.
I told you exactly. He heard
Oh, sorry.
me.
200.
Oh my gosh. Oh, 1 second, please. I will look for you, Jeff.
All I remember was the dollar amount. Sorry, that's what.
You know those nights when you just really love being a DM?
Exhibit A.
Has he had
9 50 gold
Oh, it's
gemstones.
close. I said
He
five.
says he'll give you 30.
All right.
You imagine they were about 50 when you picked them up.
All right, that seems fair. Okay. And do you have any magical weapons?
I'm
Do I
also
have-
interested in magical weapons.
I possibly do. What exactly are you looking for? I don't have it on hand, but I could possibly speak to my supplier and we could get you what you want.
Well, that depends how quickly you could procure such items.
Possibly
Where else
by.
in town would I be able to find magic weapons on hand right now?
Oh,
As you
through
can
me.
see by my clothing, I could use a little bit of protection.
Sure. You look like you can handle yourself. Your suit is a little gashed there. Looks like you've seen some. Ooh, you still got dried blood down your. Yes, you could possibly use some weapons, but I am the best source by far in Yatar.
Then you
The
must
best
have
and the
magical
quickest.
weapons on hand. Then.
Sorry, one question at a time.
After you, Roscoe.
Oh, that's. Anyway,
Yes.
yes, best. That's lovely, but we're kind of pressed for time. So, how quickly can we get the best, as you say?
The best magical items.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'd be looking for something that I can handle. So perhaps a rapier, a short sword, or something of those types.
Okay, I can ask my. When are you leaving? How long are you in town?
Well, we plan to leave this evening, so if you could expedite the process, I'm sure you being capable as you are,
Yes,
you would
yes.
have some things on hand.
Yes, but of course, a small fee. I could expedite the
How
process.
small of a
I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But if you come back in the evening, right before we close, I'd say about dusk,
I see.
then I will perhaps have some items of the rapier and short sword variety.
You deal
Oh,
only-
hello! I didn't know you were here. I didn't even see you. Would you like some items as well?
No, thank you, darling.
All right.
I'm just browsing.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you. How finely dressed you are.
Thank you, darling.
You're very welcome. Is that blood
Um,
on your blouse?
I don't think so.
Oh dear. It looks like blood. You folks have seen some.
We had a rough night.
Yeah, apparently.
We could use protection, and that's why we're seeking it immediately. So,
Actually, we got into a bit of a disagreement with the last vendor who tried to charge us too much for the weapons. And
now, no need to scare the man.
Oh, is that a joke? Oh, it was a good one.
It was
Yes.
as far as you knew,
He jumps up
yes.
onto the counter. He's 2 feet tall. And he holds out his hand to you. Says, "My name is Figgle. My
Nice to
friends
meet
call me
you."
Giggle." And he kisses your hand.
Oh, thank
And
you.
he says, "Well, all right. Some rapiers and short swords."
Hold out my hand, or
I prefer
like
a
this.
great axe, but I would also do with a great sword, a shield. Actually, while I'm here, I'll just buy a shield from you now.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you deal in accessories or anything perhaps in storage? Would you have a bag of holding, or maybe some magical rings or amulets?
Oh, I do not, but my supplier might.
Right, and you'd be able to procure some
Ah.
for this evening for our browsing pleasure?
Possibly.
Yes. Now, about this small fee,
Yes.
I want to make sure we could afford it.
100 gold.
To expedite the process?
Yes.
Sounds fair.
All right.
Okay.
Very well.
Now, would that be refunded should we not find what we seek?
The time that it takes for me to find them is why you're paying the fee in the first place. It's a finder's fee. That's how that
Well,
works.
let's say in good faith, I shall give it to you. Giggle, is it? I wish to shake your hand, but my hands are massive. And
Is that blood? Yes. All right. Fair enough. What did we agree to?
I would give you 100 gold
Yes.
so that you would expedite this
Yes.
process, and in good faith,
Yes.
I know that
I'll
you would
take
find
that now.
something excellent.
Yes.
Here you are.
Yes. Hey, because I'm a fair guy, you give me 50 now and 50 later if I find your items.
Agreed.
All right.
say magical weaponry and then magical rings. You said. I mean, it's
What was it again?
I'm
Yes.
looking to
Yes,
magical weapons.
A shield,
magical
great
rings.
axe, great
amulets.
sword, amulets and rings.
Indeed. Yes.
Okay, all right.
If you happen to have
Steel trap.
access to a magical shield, if not, I will just buy a regular.
I
shield.
have ornate shields, but I could perhaps find a magical shield for you. You look like you can afford it.
So we've done okay.
All right.
So great sword for him, and even greater rapier for me. Borderline excellent.
All right.
I would like a superior weapon.
Oh,
then.
Yeah, I'd like an ultra premium.
and for
well,
yourself?
that
Are you
might
just
get
waiting up
very
front?
Oh
expensive.
yeah, I'm not there.
And yourself?
If you can find any pretty body armor, that would be lovely.
Body armor. What kind
armor.
of body armor are you looking for?
You know, the one that gives you lots of strength and agility, but like a little skimpy one.
Oh, I could maybe take a look for that. That's fine.
Has a nice
All right.
floral scent
Okay.
to it. Yes.
We can do that. I will look. Would you like to
Oh,
purchase
that's
anything
under
else
armor,
that I
never
have here? And you see basically all types of weapons.
Yeah.
If you name something out, I can tell you if it's here, but they're all ornate, bejeweled, gilded, all that fun stuff.
I see.
Rapier of wonderment.
No, I do have some rapiers, though. This one over here is quite nice. This one here, and he pulls it off the wall. This one here is 1,500 gold.
Ooh.
Yes.
What does it do?
Oh, you can see, and it's got like almost like an Eastern Arab, like
Design.
what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of an Arabic sort of symbology. It's a rapier. It's got this really nice kind of curve in it, and it's got some jewels in its hilt.
Okay.
And the cross guard kind of does this cool wavy thing.
So 1,500 for a really pretty non-magical rapier.
Yes.
Okay.
Very precious jewels.
Right. Well, no, actually, the magical ones are the ones I'm after. So.
Yes, we're
fair
looking
enough.
function over form. Something effective.
Yes. Well, of course.
Something that would pack a punch.
Yeah, it looks like it's not just to be worn. You look like you might use these
Indeed.
on a regular
I
basis.
would prefer mine to do far more damage than look pretty. You understand?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Yes, let's
Thank
wait
Yeah,
till
we
that.
will see you tonight.
Indeed.
Anything else?
Shall I see you this evening?
No, I've been completely satiated.
All right.
You have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. You too. We'll see you
you.
tonight.
Indeed.
Pleasure doing business. Oh, will be a pleasure doing business with you. Thank
I
you.
certainly hope so.
All right. Have a good night.
Nice to meet you, Giggle.
All right.
Back to the hotel for a full rest.
Okay. You guys go back to the hotel.
Nothing chilling at
You
the
guys
Holiday
settle
Inn.
into your room, and that is where we'll end the session for this evening.
Yeah, at the
dear.
Holiday.
That was a monster of a session. Oh
Wow.
my goodness. I don't think we've ever been in initiative that many times in a session.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
blame that.
In and out
It's
of
weird.
initiative.
It just kind of happened. It was weird. Just
Not that weird.
All
I
on
could
its
no, not really. Folks, if you liked what you saw over the last 3 hours, please
man.
follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure that you hit the little bell icon, and we'll let you know when we go live. As well, you can check us on all the socials, Facebook and Instagram at www.realmsmith.tv/realmsmithtv. No, what am I saying? www.facebook.com/realmsmithtv and Instagram at the same thing. As well, you guys can check us out on Twitter at realmsmithtv as well. Do we have any final questions, Rebecca, if you're there still? Rebecca's so awesome.
Super awesome.
People Baffle Me asks, she needs your Twitch and Twitter handles. We just gave them. So there you go, People Baffle Me. We are going to do the roll-off now for the giveaway. If you are still in the stream and we call your name, please contact us, and we will make sure that you get an invitation to join the realm. We'll just wait here for Rebecca to provide those names, and we will go from there, as she does. Huh?
We have a rock troll we could probably give away.
Yeah, we have a couple things. Yeah, we could do that next time. Yeah, maybe we'll do a mini. We haven't done minis in a while. What's that? Okay. Is Rebecca going to bed? To 5. People Baffle Me! You, sir or madam, are the proud recipient of a membership to the realm. If you don't already have one, welcome. If you do, you can gift it to somebody else and have them join you. So if you are still watching, please reach out to us on Facebook. Again, that's www.facebook.com/realmsmithtv. Send us a message and we'll make sure you get the link. If we don't get you this time, next we've seen you on a couple of streams. So if we next time we see you, hopefully Rebecca or Ryan, if you guys can take a note, or Tim, who produces for us on the off weeks, if you guys could, not saying that he's on the on week and you're the off week, I'm just saying on the other week.
Oh,
with
way
the-
to backpedal.
Nice save.
Way to
Nice
backpedal.
save. Yeah, that was good.
That was good, right? Again, folks, if you're at Origins Game Fair, make sure that you stop by to say hi at our booth, booth 606, or you check out our master classes at the Vallejo booth, which will be right beside the WizKids booth. You won't miss it. We'll be doing 3 tutorials a day for 2 hours with large WizKids minis over the entire length of the show. We're super very excited to have you guys join us at Origins. It's going to be a blast this year. We're also going to be announcing all the celebrity guest hosts in the short term in the next few weeks. So please stay tuned to that as well. I want to thank our sponsors again, WizKids and Sirenscape and Vallejo and Elderwood Academy and Norse Foundry and all those wonderful people that support us on a weekly basis. We really appreciate it. Again, you can check Nolzer's Marvelous Tutorials. That is this Sunday at 5 to 7 Eastern, 2 to 4 Pacific. We will be painting the Young Black Dragon by WizKids with Vallejo Paints on the D&D Twitch, as well as our own Twitch, that's Realm Smith. I think that's it, guys. Oh, and tomorrow I'll be playing at Jasper's Game Day on the Mini Terrain Domain channel. Check that out. We'll be doing a Matrix themed session for 2 hours at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I believe is the time.
Nice.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys. We'll see you on Sunday, and then we'll see you a week at Order of Dragon's Bane. Peace.